We are live. We are live. Shout out to everybody that's here watching us live. This is the Club Ambition podcast. If you're watching us live, you are the Cap Crew. Round of applause for the Cap Crew that joins us every single week.
We got it back. We got it back.
You know what I'm saying? Our producers. Y'all are our producers. Y'all are everything. Let us know if we sound good, look good during the live production, during the live shows. This is for you guys. So why wouldn't you want us to look and sound the best for yourself, you know, for your enjoyment? But we're here every single week, the Club Ambition podcast, Cap, episode 203. I'm Victor, your host every single week. And Marloon's back. Got Marloon in the building, you know what I'm saying, here. You know the vibes right there.
I'm here.
He had his engineering job for Playboy Cardi overseas.
True.
He made sure to come back, you know what I'm saying, for this. And he got me this as a gift, the Playboy Cardi, you know what I'm saying, the Vamp life. I don't think he noticed, though. I don't think he knows I was wearing it. Wearing a YVL hat, you know what I'm saying, Playboy Cardi merch.
I thought it just stood for like that chicken bone you're supposed to like break in half.
Okay.
That wishbone thing.
Now he's
Okay.
just being an ass.
Now he's
I'm
trying
not
to
gonna
get
lie, I didn't know. I was gonna ask you the hat because I was like, that's
I'm telling
fire.
you,
It's
you're
a
the only one that
YVL,
knows.
man, you know what I'm saying? That says the Young Vamp Life.
Booty.
You just sound like a hater.
He's
Nigga.
the Cardi's number one
You
hater.
just don't know. You just
Playboy
don't know
Cardi's number
fashion.
one
Bro,
haters in the building.
You sound like that's your man.
Did you see the
you
recent
sound like
photo?
it's your man.
Did you see the recent photo?
Where?
I'd be honored for him to be my
He
man.
got you.
His cheekbones is
His
cheeking.
cheekbones and his skin, perfection.
Beautiful gentleman. God bless him.
Beautiful man.
He might
and
bend
we
you over
got
one of these days.
we got co-host extraordinaire Noel in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Con lo lente.
Aquí mismo, activated. You know what I'm saying? Got his dead asses on. He's gonna be dead ass B today. Show the people the feet.
Dead ass, baby.
Damn.
We someone.
God damn.
This shit's fresh out the box.
And to start off the podcast, we have a special guest stopping on by. My favorite artist here in Rhode Island. Amazing work every single time. This is not her first time here. Welcome back to the show. A Cap Crew member herself, friend of the show, family of the show, one of our family members here. Aganza. Round of applause for Aganza for stopping on by. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at familia. You're so cute.
So, Aganza, talk to the people real quick. Remind the people what we got going on, right? And then I'll remind them as well. But let's have you speak first on what's happening.
So we are having the battle again. Last year was just a test. This year, the city loved it, and so they're asking us to lead the festival with a mural battle 2025. So that's gonna be really dope. The fact that they asked us to come back.
Yes.
So basically, it's a mural battle, 2 hours, 4 artists, an 8-foot by 8-foot wall, and they have to annihilate it in that 2 hours. And basically, the people vote. So there's not somebody who picks the winner. The public votes.
Yeah.
But this year's gonna be different because we're bringing some really cool people. Like, well, obviously we're the coolest ones, but you know.
Yeah.
Biggie from Baddies is gonna be hosting it.
Yes, sir.
And then Chip Douglas is gonna be hosting it as well. And
Don't play with the
yeah.
K when I was picking up on the mic.
Oh, it is.
And then there's gonna be 4 artists, right? So
Four
to
artists.
remind the people, all right, to give some context, right? Reminding the people, there's gonna be 4 artists battling in the middle of the PVD Fest in downtown Providence during Aganza's mural battle, right? 4 artists competing, and they have a 2 hour and 15-minute
yeah.
time limit that they have to
Yeah.
complete this art piece by.
Yeah, and they have that one. So it's not. Some people get it confused. They think it's like 4 artists, 1 wall. It's 1 artist, 1 wall. No pre-sketching, no stencils. It's freehand. So like the whole point of this is to show off the real skill, a real talent. Because
Facts.
a lot of artists, they cheat code and projectors and but
Yeah.
the battle is to highlight real raw talent and people who could like
100%.
improv that. You know what I mean? And not everybody could do that. But this year, what I'm excited is that we're having females in the game now. Not a lot of females, compete and stuff like this because it's intimidating. You got people watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really exciting because last year we were categorized as 2nd best activation in PVD Fest.
Wow.
So yeah,
Tell the people the date and the time.
September 6th between 2 and 6.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Be there.
So
You
be
better
there because we're also going to be doing a live podcast from there. So if you guys want to say hi to us, stop on by during PVD Fest. The Aganza mural battle happening in the middle of downtown Providence is a rare opportunity for you guys to stop on by. Also, you got Biggie there. We might do a quick interview with Biggie.
Yeah.
If the mayor's are there, Brett Smiley, have him stop by the podcast. It's gonna be a very dope event, very dope moment. Can you announce the artists, all 4 artists? Can you say their names on here or no?
Yeah, I can. But also I want to mention, I'm not gonna say who it is, but we're actually having other celebrities come by. But I'm just not gonna say it because they're just gonna pop up.
Surprise is coming.
Yeah, we got some really famous athletes, some athlete coaches.
Yes, sir.
And some just local celebrities that are just gonna local and international celebrities that are gonna come by and just show me some support. But the artists who are going to be battling is number 1 is our 2024 champion, so LT.
The GOAT.
The GOAT, facts. And second, we have Savanara, who is a Cambodian artist as well from Providence. Third is Lizzie Sauer. If you know who she is, you know, if you've seen the word sour, you know who she is. And then we got Lanita, who is a beautiful Black queen who does a lot of body figures and shows off the beauty that us plus size girls have. So
Beautiful.
I'm excited
beautiful.
for this.
Can't wait. It's gonna be a moment. So make sure to stop on by and actually be. There's a free event, obviously, the part of PVD Fest. So if you're there at PVD Fest and you want something to do, the mural battle is probably gonna be the best thing happening.
No, it is going to
at
be
the
the
PVD
best thing.
at the PVD Fest. So stop on by.
It is.
Any other things you want to add to the people and tell the people out there watching Aganza, whatever you want.
I just want people to show up. So we talk about like support.
Yeah.
We're not asking for money. We're just literally asking you to just show up.
All we
show
want is
up
your
and vote.
eyeballs. All we want is your eyeballs.
Yeah, just show up and like there's real talent. It's gonna be really fun. You get to take pictures with everyone, all the celebrities that are passing by. Like, why wouldn't you want to be there?
It's no
Like,
brainer.
we're going to be.
Facts.
Last year we were number 2. This year we're going to be number 1. Why wouldn't you want to capture a moment with us? So
And you add a live podcast, and you got La Biggie
fact.
there walking
It's gonna
by.
be fun. That's gonna
It
be
might be
interesting.
mayhem.
It's gonna be bad.
But there's gonna be security.
Yeah,
so
what I was gonna say, I just had to
it might
get
be
more
crazy.
security.
this
Nigga,
shit might
there's gonna
get
be security.
yeah, bro. We
I
need it.
had to get more
Oh
security.
yeah, because Biggie
You
out
see
here
what happened?
fighting.
Not
Yeah.
even just that.
No.
Not even just that. It's just like fans.
Yeah,
like,
her the teen show. So her crowd is very teenagers, and they can come. So last year we had a rope. This year we're gonna have actual metal gates, so that way we're gonna have security on the line, and she's gonna have personal security. You guys are gonna have a security there, just because you know what I mean. So like, this is right now it's anticipated. We are like the most like interactive
yeah.
activation that's happening. So yeah, so it's just people gotta be there. You can't miss it.
Respectfully, ain't nobody fucking with us.
Period.
Ain't nobody fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to say it, but I'm saying ain't nobody fucking with us. But PVD Fest, Aganza, Club Ambition, Biggie, shout to Chip Doug. It's going to be a movie. We're going to be there, shutting shit down. Make sure to support it. We need your eyeballs, and you're going to be able to vote for the winner live there. It's a actual audience participating type of event. Be there. And also, this PVD Fest, they're bringing back the alcohol.
Yeah, it's gonna
so
be a
people
wet
gonna be drinking.
festival.
You're gonna be, you want to get drunk. You want to be lit, walking around, voting on some murals, seeing us podcasting.
Facts.
You know, stop
Oh yeah,
on
one
by.
more thing is the location.
Yes.
So it's gonna be at the middle of KP. So we're going to be in the middle of all the food trucks. We are the only activations that's gonna be around the food. We are between the food and the liquor. So what? Not only are we gonna be fun, have a whole bunch of celebrities, but we're gonna be between food and liquor. Why wouldn't you want to be
It's a
there?
no-brainer.
That's
It's
a
a no-brainer.
no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
So
It's a no-brainer.
you ready for it?
This sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
This sounds like fights. We talking about food.
Are you ready, bro?
Liquor.
Are you ready?
Biggie, teenies, just running around, mad agitators, bro. They're probably gonna be live streaming. This is a lot, bro.
Oh yeah, Twitch is gonna be a lot of twitching. Yeah.
Nah, I'll be on the stage just instigating on the mic. But, oh my God, they just threw fist. Oh my God, he got her hair.
we're gonna be we're gonna be like the
WWE.
side. Yeah, she was mentioning
Yeah,
like WWE sideline, side ring side narrators.
Yeah, narrators.
for the mural battle.
I'm excited
and
Yeah,
beauty
because I
fest.
already know people are gonna do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta.
Oh, no, we're gonna be.
We gotta bring a live stream camera. We
I
got
was
I'm
just
gonna-
saying
that's
that.
what I'm gonna
Having
do, like a
someone
mobile
capture
one.
stuff.
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
into the mobile. What can I attach? If there's like a wireless HDMI adapter or something, or wireless
I think you
HDMI
just go
receiver.
live. I've
You
seen
can
niggas
just
just go
live
live
stream
on their
from your
phone,
phone.
Yeah, on their
bro. Mad
phones
niggas do that
And
shit.
just walking around.
Yeah, and it'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm saying like a live. So like I have one stationary, and then the second one is like a
One's
live,
volume.
like they're both live, but then one stationary angle and a
okay.
secondary angle where it could just be on a tripod, but then also Mark can get up and walk around whenever he wants to film
Yeah, I get what
whatever's
you're
around
saying.
us.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
get you're
saying? Like
yeah.
to give it like that.
Yeah.
So I think we could get like a wireless HDMI receiver that we could just attach to that and stuff. I'll research it. We'll make sure to make it happen any way possible. But yeah, be there. Everyone be there. You know, round of applause. Shout out to Aganza.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Coming through.
No, not me. It's the point of putting dope people together. Because I feel like, you know, we forget. Like, we be always trying to hype other celebrities out of state out. Like, it's like we have our own people right here. So why aren't we activated? And that's what I'm doing. I'm just bringing really dope people together.
That's all we gotta do. We gotta do it. If no one else is doing it, we're gonna do it
Do it
ourselves.
ourselves,
So we
you
gotta
know?
make it happen.
It's the big Dominican crew.
You know what I'm saying? Big Dominican,
Big
bro.
Dominican
No,
crew,
legit.
facts.
Yeah.
It's gonna be un bajo a totone en plátano that whole day, bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
smelling like salami. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Bro, I'm gonna throw
Fried
salamis
cheese.
at people, bro.
And you have,
Malta,
when you have
some Malta Goyas on that
Yeah.
table. We're gonna
oh,
make
we
it.
should have some maltas on the table.
Bro,
Why
if,
not?
if Biggie start fighting, I'm gonna throw a plátano at whoever she fighting with, bro.
We gotta take a side no matter what.
Yo.
Gotta take her side no
Yo.
matter what, bro.
You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
yeah, no, yeah.
Biggie
facts.
look like she could be my cousin, bro. Like I gotta stand,
Yeah.
I gotta stand 10 toes, bro.
Yeah, please stay away from like Biggie's just there to like
Yeah,
you know hype
Yeah.
up the crowd. Don't be trying to start stuff because you know people trying to be catching clout off of that.
God bless.
I'm gonna record it. That's what I do.
But we don't want to hold you up too longer. Much love to you, Aganza.
Thank
Make
you.
yourself at home too. You could stay here as long as you want. Be around the studio, but we
Thank
wanted
you.
to make sure to start the podcast episode off this week with that. Again, round of applause for her, Aganza Art. Make sure to follow her. Give the people your social media again.
Yes, Aganza RAGONZAART. But you can also follow Mural Battle PVD.
Yes, sir. There we have it. There we have it. Appreciate you. Look,
Thank
again, that's
you.
it. If you wanna hang out or whatever, I don't
Of
want to hold you
course.
up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I'm gonna leave because I got to continue building the walls.
Yes,
So,
she's working. She's a working woman.
yeah, I'm the one who's doing everything. So
You know what I'm saying? She's the brain behind the actual master
everything,
plan.
muscle, brain.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna fix you up real quick, Noel. Let's make sure Noel gets that solo angle, and let's start off right away with the big Kahuna.
Zoom it out a little bit. That's fine. That's too much.
Yo, I'm about to spit the craziest fucking bar.
No, here we go.
Yeah. Yo, throw me a beat, Mar.
I got you.
My headphones ain't even on.
You want them on?
Yeah, let me get them. Oof. I love hearing my vocals. Yo, turn my vocals up. Turn that fucking beat on, nigga. I'm about to go crazy. What is you talking about? We on cap. But when I speak, I never cap. Oh, hit your bitch.
What type of beat is this?
Probably some ass, but I'll still make it sound like I'm on wax.
Oh, let's not get copyrighted now. Hold up.
What is you talking about, boy?
But we're here, and everyone, another week and more Drake news that people are spamming me with, right? Especially this one right here. People are calling Drake a Tupac disrespecter, a West Coast soul snatcher, because Drake has officially, after it was rumored, it's been officially confirmed that Drake has purchased Tupac's formerly worn and formerly used Death Row Records, All Eyes on You, All Eyes on Me, All Eyes on You pendant, chain pendant from 1996. It's engraved. He purchased it by from this famous artifact collector, and it's official, right? He has it. He posted it online. He posted a photo with the gentleman himself, right? Let me read his name to make it sure. I reported on it right here. Alexander Battar. Alexander Battar is also known for owning memorabilia from Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson's White Glove, for example, and Michael Jackson's original cover art, Madonna art pieces. And people are saying that Drake has been purchasing stuff from this guy, this memorabilia, right? What makes it ironic is the fact that it's coming off of the Kendrick Lamar beef, where Drake had a moment where he had a song where he literally became Tupac, right? He emulated Tupac with the AI voice, and he rapped like Tupac, and he had a whole thing where he was coming at Kendrick from the Tupac perspective as Drake.
A lot of people saying it's official that they found out that it's fake.
So there's reports on this being called fake. I saw this, right?
Do they know how?
I don't believe.
collectors work?
I don't believe that it's fake. I don't believe that it's fake. I think what's happening is that this. What happened?
His camera's like slanted.
Rotated.
Give us a second, guys.
Yeah, I'm out here saying that nigga's chains is fake. Mine been real. You don't know about that. I spit bars, they stay hot. You cold as fuck, you can never touch me. I've been in this rap game for about 5 seconds and I'm already the hottest in it. Ooh.
Yeah, shit.
What you talking about?
Man.
Oh.
Thank God you got a job, bro.
But people,
That's hate.
people were saying that it's a fake chain because they compared it to the one that Tupac actually has worn in photos and videos. I think specifically the All Eyes on Me cover art and all that stuff from back then in the 90s. But in my opinion, I don't think that is fake because why would Drake buy a fake? I'm pretty sure he would do his research. And this guy, as an artifact collector, he wouldn't want to ruin his reputation by giving a fake piece of artifact. Yes, you can try to scam rich people, but when you're trying to scam rich people that are notable, like a Drake, it wouldn't make any sense. And on top of that, when you look at the actual jewelry, because I was questioning it at first, like, oh, is it fake? I think back then it was during a time where in the 90s where people were making jewelry, right? The jewelry of back then was way better than the jewelry now. Because now the jewelry, they use these machines, all this technology where they can copy and paste chains and they'll be replicas identical. Back then, shit was like handmade. So you can tell that people back then who had multiple chains, the Death Row chains, you look at a couple of them, they have like little intricate differences between each one of them. Specifically, I would say the C in the Death Row records. I think the C, or is it the R? There's something that has like a hole that when I looked at it, it looks like a little bit different. Every time I look at one of the chains from back then, I'm like, that's what it is.
I mean, not only that, let's not forget that a lot of the times, so some of these artists or whatever, whenever they went to go get a chain, there would be like a, what's the thing? What's the word?
What?
You know, like a sample first.
Mm.
And then they're like, oh, I want this changed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah,
they make
yeah.
a second one. So it could be like a prototype.
Could be like a prototype, but I think that is real. I think that the argument shouldn't be whether it's real or not. I think people want it to be fake because if you don't like Drake, you want it to be fake. Like, oh my God, fuck Drake, and he got a fake one. I don't think that is fake. But if it comes out to be fake, then it's like,
You'll look crazy.
and on top of that, he'll just go find the real one. Like you look it up, there was another auction that someone else had that they had a real one. I thought he bought that one, but it wasn't engraved in the back until it came out that the collector posted it like, oh, this is the real one, Drake bought it, etc. Right? And I guess he also came out saying that Drake purchased like a Michael Jackson piece from him as well in the past. But people are like, this is like a major news story when I don't think that it really should be because it's just this rich people do this where like they buy memorabilia. Drake's bought memorabilia in the past. I think obviously because of the beef and the Tupac and Kendrick and the West Coast, it gets heightened because now people are saying like, you can buy all the Tupac stuff you want, still doesn't make you real, still doesn't make you hip hop, still doesn't make you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna do that all after the beef? Like, the timing makes it seem like he's doing it for perception.
I think he did it on purpose.
You think, okay, so your argument is you think he did it for perception.
100%.
Yes. No,
100%.
yeah. 100%. I think two things. First off, remember, oh my God, I can't say the word. Collector items.
Memorabilia.
Thank you. Collector's items usually are authenticated. From what I understand, like you get a certification
100%.
from an
You can,
independent.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this has a certification, and I'm assuming it's been certified by an independent party that usually handles these type of things. Y'all sound nuts. Number two, I think Drake did it on purpose to play the heel. He's playing the heel. I just hate that he's doing this. I think this is a dumb strategy. I don't like the heel because it feels so forced. Like it feels like you're forcing yourself to be what they want you
He's
to
the
be.
petty king, bro. That's what he does. That's what he does, bro.
I agree with you. I do think this is like remnants of pettiness, but more at what point does it just feel like you kind of just dragging it? Like you really playing into this hard.
I don't think he's ever gonna give a fuck. To be honest. Because that's the role that he's playing now. Doesn't care about people. Barely has people in the industry. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
This is crazy.
And he's just gonna keep poking at the bear.
But my thing, do we think that he's actually disrespecting Pac?
Why?
No.
Because that's what people are like, he's disrespect. Like, is this disrespectful to
No.
Tupac?
No.
I think they're saying that because Kendrick said that. because he said, well, like the rap thing, he was disrespect. He would make Pac turn in his grave.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I don't know though. I don't think it's disrespectful to Pac. I think obviously it's just like, I guess petty because he knows people. I can see what your angle where he can post that and then people will say,
Yeah.
he knows people are gonna be like, oh, disrespecting Pac. Oh, the West Coast. That's the whole point of the post. But at the same time, if I was rich like him,
No.
as a fan of hip hop, I would
bro.
buy a bunch of that type of shit. To have,
If
'cause he
I
has a
think-
museum in his house.
If
I know.
If I'm gonna go buy something that's Tupac, I'm buying that fucking BMW. I'm buying the car. Fuck a chain and all of that. Give me the car.
My thing is this.
That's the one that matters.
It's true, that car's insane. My thing is this. I think he's playing into the heel because Kendrick mentioned the ring on Euphoria. This has been a big thing about Drake. Remember, he was dissing Pharrell with the I bought your boss's chains. This has been a reoccurring theme for him. I think he's finally like really playing into it because it's so random. Why buy the chain now? Why buy the pendant now? It makes no sense at all. You bought it to be a petty ass nigga. You bought it to piss people off. It's part of the rollout. Yo, you niggas are falling for it. Like, this shit is mind blown. Niggas is right here think pieces about Drake and this chain. Nigga, you want him to leave hip hop. You want him to stop being relevant. You want him to stop talking about him. It's Kanye all over again. Then shut the fuck up. Stop tweeting about it. Stop going in the comment sections and writing think pieces. Let it go. But you're not. And he knows that. And he's playing into it. And you're giving him the heel. This shit is stupid, bro.
Not only that, bro. What's the album called? Iceman?
Yeah.
Iceman.
What are chains considered? Ice. You know what it is? He's gonna pull up with all of these fucking artists' chains on for this fucking rollout, bro.
That'll be nasty. That'll be nasty.
You know what I'm saying? Literal Iceman.
Yo.
Who would do that? Who can pull that off? Him.
My thing is this, right? But what if there's like like he just can like it though too. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause to hunt down the artifact guy, if he just trying to be petty, I feel like if it's purely just for pettiness, then he wouldn't even take a photo with the artifact guy. He'll have someone else buy it. I think he's friends with this artifact guy. He's probably been chasing this chain for a while. Like he's like hunting it.
If you have that chain, you're not gonna hit him up to buy it.
He
Oh,
known
yeah.
he's had it for a while. He's trolling, bro. This is good trolling.
I'll tell you this much then. He's a marketing genius then because it's gonna make people talk. It's making us talk. It's making everyone talk because like the beef and the timing of everything, and you're constantly in people's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like
They said they compare him to Thanos.
Drake's Thanos.
Yeah.
Drake's Thanos and he's collecting
He's
everyone's
collecting
chains and
everything.
everyone's gems.
Yeah, he really
Because
is.
because now he has a Tupac chain. He already has a Tupac rings. He got the Pharrell chain.
And he has the Pusha T mic.
the Pusha T microphone.
He has
the
the
Pharrell
Michael
chain,
Jackson
yeah.
gloves.
Michael
No?
Jackson gloves. Got the Michael Jackson gloves.
This nigga's a colonizer. He'd be stealing niggas' artifacts like the whites
Hey.
do.
But it's like
Oh my god.
people always collect things.
Nah, but he's different. Vic, this is pettiness, Vic. This has nothing to do with his collection.
Nigga, I'd rather collect a Tupac chain and a Michael Jackson glove than Pokemon cards.
Depends the Pokemon card.
Oh, fuck that. That shit's fire,
The
bro.
original the original
No.
My
Charizard
thing
is
is-
worth like $1 million.
My thing is,
you
bro,
you had $1 million?
my
piece of
thing is-
paper. That's
my
a
thi-
fucking piece of paper.
Yeah,
And
but
you
my
would
thing
want it
is-
in a
I would
heartbeat.
love to
You would
collect
want it in a heartbeat.
a piece of art history.
Nigga, if the
that
piece
shit is beautiful.
it is a piece of art history.
So what if that?
There's only
What if
5
that?
in creation.
What if that Pokemon card was Tupac's?
Tupac's Pokemon. Get the
but
fuck out of
now
here.
you
Bro,
don't.
it's only
But now
'cause
you
it's
don't want
art.
to collect it.
He doesn't consider
But now you don't
Pokemon
want to
art.
collect it.
Bro, what is Pokemon? It's art, nigga.
If I
it's
had
art.
the money to,
It's art.
I would buy 50 cents muscle shirt, the wife beater that he wore, and the fucking what the fuck is the song? Damn, not Candy Shop. What's a
Nigga,
party?
you talking about 50 Cent?
Yeah, the birthday. What's it's your birthday when he's doing pull-ups upside down like that?
Wait, where the fuck 50? Why are we talking about 50 Cent now?
Because it's
In the
hip hop
club.
memorabilia
In the
in the
club.
club. Like
Yeah,
there's
well, I know what he's
pieces of
talking
like
about.
like
Yeah, there's
hip hop
pieces
history.
that
That chain is a piece of hip hop history. Everyone remembers the chain. Obviously, I feel like you think that Tupac only had one. Let's not be idiots, guys. There's
No, yeah.
multiple chains.
There's
Like,
mad Rockefeller
he's
chains.
rich as
For sure,
fuck.
for sure,
So
for
like
sure.
Drake probably had one of the ones that Tupac had. That's what it was.
I
And
would
a Michael
still want-
Jackson glove. You wouldn't want to own a Michael Jackson glove if you had mad money and you're a Michael Jackson fan.
Vic,
I'm
I
not
would want
wearing
one of
it.
the
I'm
original.
not wearing it.
Vic,
The petty shit is wearing it.
I'm not wearing
And
it.
especially because he says he is Michael Jackson and all this shit. That's where it gets like, oh, your ego's on 1,000.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
been
wearing
like that.
it. If I'm buying it, I'm
bro,
not
he
wearing
wore
it.
Pharrell's chains in the music video, popping shit, talking crazy. He's a troll, and you keep falling for it. I've never seen a group of niggas keep falling for some shit. What did Jesse say? And Breaking Bad? You can't keep getting away with this, bro. It is exhausting, nigga. Fuck. I'm tired of it, bro. Let's just move on. Damn.
Speaking of moving on, we can't move on because there's always some Drake news. Drake's also facing backlash right now because one of the most controversial interviews, maybe the most controversial interview, one of the most controversial interviews in pop culture in the past recent years was the Drake Bobbi althoff interview because he did the interview. There were some jokes in there. Some people thought they might have been a bit risky, but it was just funny, dark humor, white humor. But then it got deleted off of the internet. Bobbi althoff gave no explanation. Her and Drake unfollowed each other. Then she was seen at Drake's concert, like kind of making fun of his performance while she's at the concert. But it seemed like she got exclusive tickets, so Drake invited her. Why is she making fun of Drake? Then Bobbi althoff has retired from podcasting, but she's back again with a brand new podcast called Not This Again, and it's with Drake. We don't know if it's like a episode with Drake, if it's a full podcast series with Drake, if it's a one-off podcast with Drake, one-off interview. But it is frustrating to see Drake not do a real interview. Like he consistently just does this type of content that's like humorous and satirical and these fake fluff interviews. There's no real sit-down interview talking about his art, rolling out the Iceman album, breaking things down, maybe talking about the beef retrospectively.
He's too prideful for that.
He has not done that. And I think I don't think we're ever going to get another Drake real interview in history of life.
Should have done an interview on Ice Cube couches.
That's what Black Max want to do, like in a freezer. But I think we're never going to get the Drake interview. I think we're always going to get shit like this. The Bobbi althoff thing, I think he owes her an interview because the interview got deleted. I think he probably was the one that had to delete it. They're going to address that, right? I'm pretty sure they're going to address why it got deleted, all that shit. But it's just why don't we get a real Drake interview?
Because he's scared. I think
You think he's really scared?
No, I think he has a gigantic ego. I think because when you think about it, Vic, back then when he did the last real deal interview he did was with
Little
Rap
Yachty?
Radar.
Oh, on the radar?
Yeah.
I mean, Rap Radar, Elliot Wilson and
Oh,
B-Dot.
and
But the
Elliot
Lil
Wilson and
Yachty
B-Dot.
interview was like probably the most serious one he's did. But after that,
But I mean, with a real journalist who's gonna grill you on shit.
yeah.
And let's be honest, Elliot Wilson and B-Dot weren't like confrontational journalists. They're not a Charlemagne the God. You feel me? They're not a Joe Budden. They're good. They're great journalists, but they're not gonna sit there and really they're not gonna bring up shit that's gonna go under his skin. He ain't gonna sit down with he's not gonna sit down with a nigga he got beef with. He won't even sit down with Elliot no more because of what Elliot's been saying about him.
And the Elliot Wilson interview that he did actually was in his house, in Drake's house. I
Yeah,
think
comfortable.
Drake edited it before it came out, I think.
I think so.
So it's
Yeah.
like, damn.
Because Elliot would allow that.
I mean, it's a Drake interview. You have to have it come out anyway. But if that's always the only way it comes out, it's like a red flag. Like, what are you? Just keep it raw. You're doing the streams. Do an interview raw, the same way you do the streams, right?
But Aiden Ross would never ask him a real question.
And at the same time, Drake's facing backlash because at the same time, he's doing the Bobbi althoff interview. I think it's going to be this week, right? We'll see what happens when it comes out. We'll talk about it when it comes out. Might do a reaction to it. But then also he's calling out a hip-hop journalist, Rob Markman from Genius, right? Rap Genius. Rob Markman, MTV, Rap Genius. A legend. He's a legend, I think, especially in hip-hop media. He's done a lot of legendary work, especially editorial work. He's done a lot of shit because there was a clip of Rob Markman in the past interviewing Tory Lanez, and Drake left a comment underneath because Rob Markman couldn't finish the Tory Lanez lyric that he was saying. It was like a Lil Wayne lyric, and Tory Lanez was quoting Lil Wayne, and then he couldn't finish this lyric, but it was like a funny moment. But then Drake, instead of laughing at it, he left a comment saying free Tory Lanez and he called Rob Markman a goof. He's like, of course this goof wouldn't finish like the Lil Wayne lyric, right? There's in my opinion, when you look at this, is it could be just whatever, but I think there's layers to this. One layer is this: the free Tory Lanez. Okay, he's still trying to remind people he's Tory Lanez' man. He still wants him free. So there's a layer of that, reminding people of that. Another layer is the Lil Wayne shit, because it's Lil Wayne lyrics. What's up with the Lil Wayne friendship and the Lil Wayne relationship between Drake, right? It's been like, what the hell? What's going on? There wasn't much of a support for the Super Bowl shit, really, like vocally, publicly like that. And also Drake, when it comes to the Drake, the Lil Wayne album, Drake wasn't there. Like, there's certain things where we're like, what's going on with the friendship, the relationship? But he cares about someone finishing Lil Wayne lyrics. So it's like, okay, he obviously gives a fuck about Wayne. Still, he's not fuck Wayne. It seems like,
It might be fuck Rob.
but I think he still fucks with Wayne because he wouldn't give a fuck about the clip if it wasn't for Wayne.
Unless you give me an opportunity to tell a nigga I don't like to fuck off.
And then that's another layer. The other layer is when he's dissing Rob Markman. Rob Markman, I think the only thing that could have maybe bothered Drake was when Rob Markman said, I think it was last year, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but Rob Markman said something along the lines that he was being offered either payment or something of that nature. Like, he was being told by someone from Drake's camp or team to kind of be more biased, or like kind of just, hey, take it easy on Drake, or like support Drake and some of the takes or reactions to during the beef, something of that level. Rob Markman revealed that last year, and it was like a big story. Like, what? Well, Drake's team was trying to do this, trying to manipulate shit behind the scenes, allegedly. So that could have been one of the things that rubbed Drake the wrong way. Because from my opinion, like, I see a lot of these people, I don't think Rob Markman really is harsh on Drake. He's pretty like neutral from what I've seen. I could be wrong. Maybe there's a certain moment.
He was a neutral today.
The Drake stands would know. Rob Markman responded, and he said, I could call you names too, but you're going to sue.
Good joke.
Talking about the UMG, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us lawsuit.
W joke.
Great joke, makes sense. But I think it's like wild. Like, the irony of like, he's dissing Rob Markman, right? Instead of doing an interview with Rob Markman, which would be interesting, definitely not going to happen ever again in life now. But he does the Bobbi althoff interview. And that's why the hip hop purists and, those type of people, the Kendrick stans, they annihilate Drake. Like, he almost, I feel like he knows this though. Like, is it on purpose? Like,
yes.
Is he just a dumbass?
It's heel. Yo, I'm convinced it's heel now. Because it all makes no sense until you look at it and you're like, oh, you're doing this to get a reaction. You're doing everything you're not supposed to do to get a reaction. At this point.
Is there another, before we continue, there's two things I want to read out, but is there a, like, huge, like, hip-hop female that does, like, interviews and stuff like that?
Shorty from 98.5. What's her name? The woman?
You talking about Hot 97?
Hot 97, there we go, yeah.
Angie. Oh, Angie Martinez will be fire.
Yeah.
Why?
I was just gonna say maybe it's just
he should sit down with a woman.
If it was like a woman, yeah.
No, Angie will grow him too.
That'll be dope though. Angie Martinez is a GOAT to me.
Yeah.
I love her. I think that'll be a dope interview.
Let me read out these two before we continue.
Was it super chats or something?
Yeah. One of them was a while back. Sorry. Oriana Ivan with the 2. Rest in peace, Stuart Smith. And then David Soto, which was about what we're talking about right now with the 999. Drake got whacked by Rob Markman.
Thank you for the super chat.
Whacked?
Whacked.
And did Stuart Smith die?
Someone said, rest in peace, Stuart Smith. And then David Soto again with the 499. We got to be honest, Drake could never talk tough ever again.
My thing is, Vic, do you think this is not calculated or is it all random?
What, his Bobbi althoff shit?
I thought that Drake was I thought Drake was the most calculated rapper in the industry until the Kendrick Lamar beef. I was disappointed in everything. It's not even about like who won or lost. There's a way to even lose. You can lose gracefully. You know what I'm saying? There's a different way to lose. Like, you could have gone about it. You could have dropped a better record than the Heart Part 6. Like there's different ways you could have gone about it. Take some more time to respond. I just feel like there was just more, like even in the way of losing, and I was like, damn, this guy, he maybe there was like weird people around, or like fake friends around, like Kendrick was saying, like moles in his camp,
No, there definitely was.
and then he had to cut him off, and then maybe they were so instrumental to his camp that now he's doing decisions like this now. I don't think it's as calculated. I don't think he's calculated certain things like this. I don't know. I don't think so. You know, one can hope like, oh, because like, it's better that way. But I think he's just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. But
It just
he's gonna keep facing more scrutiny every single week, every decision. Like he keeps looking worse, especially from a hip hop purist lens and shit. But like I told you off camera, I think Drake doesn't give a fuck. I think he wants to be what he is, pop star. He's bigger than this shit. He's bigger than all this because he is. The numbers speak for themselves. Every year, he's the biggest streamed artist, biggest streamed rapper, biggest, you know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day,
So he cares about that more than like, oh, I'm a hip hop head. He's like, no. And also, Drake's half white. People fail to recognize that he is half white. So he has this type of culture that he just grew up on, where we're gonna see him on SNL. We're gonna see him like, you know, he knows about rock stars and certain white artists more than a typical black rapper would, because he really is not. I think he's whiter than J. Cole in a sense, like even in the culture that he was just raised, where he was Jewish and his mother and everything. So he
niggas, J. Cole barely saw his black dad.
I think yeah, but
No, it's true.
if you had to argue just objectively, just looking at it, who you think is like a whiter, especially culturally, Drake or J. Cole? It's Drake, bro. It's Drake. It's Drake. And that's what to him, he's like, he's living his life, right? He's living his life. He's being Drake. And I think we got him confused. We thought that I don't know why people thought he was like this hardcore hip hop guy, but maybe obviously because of music.
No, he is.
And he sold that shit.
He is, Vic. I'm sorry. No.
You think that he is a hip hop hardcore guy?
Yes. Yes.
Drake.
No, as a fan, yes. But I'm talking about as like a person. Like he's like he cares about having the best verse and like being the most lyrical guy. I don't think so.
That's what this beef is about.
No, I don't think so, bro.
Yo, Vic,
he just cares about having the biggest record and the biggest moments.
That's not true.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, I would believe you if this beef didn't start over the fucking Macklemore bullshit and the whole Kendrick being called the best rapper of that year. That's what this has been all about. It's literally, that's what started.
But that's what he
this problem.
probably cared about back then. I don't think he cares about that shit no more.
But you don't just let that go. You don't buy Pusha T's mic. You don't literally rap. Early Drake, go listen to him on the street rapping, young. He sounds like Joe Budden. You know how involved you need to be in
That's not
rap
him no more.
to sound like Joe Budden.
That's
in
not him no
2006?
more. That's not him no more. That's not him no more. Unless Iceman is a full rap album, which is not gonna be. That's not him no more.
Yeah, no, because we already got that Central C song.
That Central C song already showed us, okay, we're gonna begin. Unless those songs, the Iceman episode songs, are not on the Iceman album, which is one of my theories.
And he hasn't dropped another Iceman episode. We said it was.
It's
Like
been
every
rumored this week, but it was rumored last week too. Iceman 3. I don't know. Allegedly this week.
Before we continue, David Soto with the 999. I think we give Drake too much credit on being calculated every move. He has shown he hasn't been calculated at all. What's the payoff?
Yeah, I think ever since the beef, the calculatedness has gone out the window.
But at the end of the day, I think his whole goal, bro, is just to stay in your mouth.
That's my point. Vic, I was.
You're gonna
with
watch?
you.
Are you gonna watch the Bobbi Althoff interview?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I know it's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be worthless.
I'll
My
probably
thing-
watch clips.
Yeah, my thing is, Vic. I agreed with you until I really started, until the chain thing. It was the chain thing that sold me on this. I think Mars right, bro. He's doing this shit for clickbait. This ain't got nothing to do with him just doing whatever. This is clickbait. He's playing clickbait hard, bro. Because he has no self-awareness then. We have to stop. What human being do you know just magically has no self-awareness? That doesn't happen. That's mental illness. Like, he must have fell on his head and lost his mind. Vic, it looks like he has no how do you explain that? He has no self-awareness at all. This is something that just appeared. He's in his 40s, almost in his 40s, and he just suddenly stopped having self-awareness?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What are we talking about for real? What human being switches up like this? Nigga, he's posted his fake abs! And you're telling me this shit is a clickbait, Vic?
That had to be clickbait.
What are we doing here, bro?
That had to be clickbait.
The ducky lip photos.
Vic!
If the fake abs is not clickbait, then he's a maniac.
He's
then.
posting the
He
stuff
might have
that
gone
we're-
crazy.
He's posting the stuff that we're talking about.
There also is a slim
That's why I
chance.
lose respect for him. I find that corny.
But there's a slim chance that this beef has driven him crazy, like literally crazy.
I don't think so.
There's a slim chance, guys.
I don't
We have to be honest.
It's probably hurt his ego for sure, but I don't
To the
think
point that he's crazy,
I don't
like
think
doing
he's-
dumb
nah,
shit.
He ain't on no Kanye shit though.
Oh no. I feel
No.
like he wouldn't take it there, and until he does.
Until
That's
he does.
crazy though.
But that's my point. I think he's taking a book out of this nigga's playbook. He's like, yo, fuck it, let's do it this way.
Maybe.
Yo, God bless.
You taking it there? I'm taking it further.
Isaiah with the 499. Random question, but has the black behind y'all been break this whole time? Shout out to the crew.
No, it's not. We got some
Appreciate you.
upgrades in the
Appreciate
studio.
you,
Appreciate
Isaiah.
y'all for
Appreciate you,
noticing.
brother.
We got some upgrades. Still working on it. I gotta get the magic. I have the Mr. Clean Eraser. Just didn't have time to scrub the walls, make the whites a bit
That
whiter.
looks better though, right, guys?
Yeah, but we got some upgrades in the studio. Some headphones, some longer wires, etc. We're still
Longer
working the
cocks.
kinks out.
We had to put it through Rent Center, but you know it's
Yeah.
there though.
Yeah, but we got him. Appreciate you for noticing that. Thank you, brother. That's why you are part of the Cap crew. Moving on, Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar with a surprise in L.A. A West Coast moment where Kendrick Lamar came out as a surprise during the Clipse concert in L.A. And he said, L.A. make some motherfucking noise for the Clipse tonight. It's such a privilege to be here in front of motherfucking legends. And he performed his verse on Chains and Whips. But then he went into the crowd after to just be a fan. He's like, I want to be a fan. I love these guys. I just want to be in the crowd with
He was
you.
dope.
That was fire because he could have done anything. He could have did his own song. He could have done another song. He could have did Nostalgia with Pusha T, which would have been crazy, right? They could have done some unreleased shit. They could have done an extended verse. He chose to just be himself, be the fan that he is of them, and just step back, do the Chains and Whips, and let them have their moment because it's their moment, right? And he didn't say too much. He kept it like in the middle too. I was waiting to see what he said though. Like, is he gonna say something like about the album? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I think people are gonna look back at this Clipse album as a classic album. The rollout still continues. Kendrick Lamar coming out. Kendrick
No,
Lamar
yeah.
doesn't come out for anybody.
I know, but even if
He
people
doesn't have to.
even people on TD, he didn't really come.
Pusha T was struggling to get the Kendrick Lamar verse. Had to
Yeah.
get a Kendrick Lamar. Had a whole fucking legal thing with the verse. Like, it was. Kendrick Lamar didn't have to do nothing, right? Kendrick Lamar wasn't in the video. He probably couldn't be in the video because they had he was on tour, so they probably couldn't have him in the video. But they still did a video without him,
It's a dope moment.
and
for
he came
hip-hop.
out to show love. And I think he's on a break from the tour right now, and he is from LA. Probably lives in LA, obviously Kendrick. So he came out to show love to Clipse, Malice, Legends. I think that was a dope moment. It's a cosign that's needed, right?
Boosts the albums.
Boosts the albums.
Yeah.
Right, and it shows the real authentic relationship that one can assume that hopefully they have, and they have it there, and you see it, and it only helps the Clipse. I think the Clipse have the best rap album this year. I think they have the best rap moment this year. They're killing shit. It's gonna be memorable, and we have to appreciate it because these guys are like 55 each, damn near. Like Pusha T is almost 60 years old, bro.
All right, now you're
He's
pushing.
not
it.
that
Bro,
old.
these guys are old as fuck,
Malice
Not
is
that old.
40,
but they're
bro.
rapping better than anybody out right now.
Well,
Like,
that's
they're
expected.
legends. I'm just trolling Push. Don't fucking shout to Karen Civil. Don't copyright me again or nothing. I'm just trolling. But it's like, yo, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like, this is dope. Shout to Kendrick for doing it. Is there more from this? Do we ever get another Kendrick Lamar Clipse collaboration? Do we get Clipse on the Kendrick Lamar next album as always rumored?
That would be great.
That would be fire.
That would be fun.
Because we got Clipse on the Tyler Creator album, and they annihilated it. They killed that shit. They went crazy. So Clipse is still here. Like, they're trying to maintain this relevancy that they have, as they
Yeah.
should. You know, they're not here to just be gone.
You want a Malice solo album?
Oh, hell yeah. I think what we need next from the Clipse is a Malice solo album. That's what we need. With a Pusha T feature, with another Kendrick feature, with hip-hop greats featured on it. That's what we need. I wouldn't be mad at it being produced by Pharrell again.
No. No. Give me another. Give me
No,
another
I
producer.
wouldn't be mad at that.
Nah, I would want another. I want to hear him with someone else. Give me an Alchemist. Give me someone. I need.
Alchemist would be fire.
Yeah, I need to hear him on other beats because if he does that shit with other beats,
Even Havoc from Mobb Deep.
yeah,
When you get like a Prodigy type of moment where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a mob, like of a new, that'd be crazy.
mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. But yeah, shout out to Kendrick. That was fire for him to come out. People were loving it. People were going crazy. I saw comments calling them the Big Three. This is the 2025 Big Three. Kendrick Lamar,
All right, watch out, Malice.
Malice.
J. Cole right now.
and Pusha T.
J.
That's
Cole-
kind of crazy though.
J. Cole will drop an album right now and show y'all he's the best rapper in the game. I'm a J. Cole fanatic. Relax. He's still in the big. Yo, relax. Relax. My goal's been dropping. He was dropping some features. It's sounding crazy. Sounding fire. Except the grippy. But everything else, watch your fucking mouth. J. Cole's still big three.
Clipse on the J. Cole album. That'd be fire too.
That'd be fucking crazy.
That'd be fire too.
That'd be hard as fuck.
That'd be fire too.
Bro, I love J. Cole. I'll
Oh,
die
no,
on the hill.
I love J. Cole.
Y'all can say whatever you want about the beef. Y'all niggas don't even fight in real life. Shut up.
I like how they kept
Who
it
you talking to?
professional though.
These niggas isn't watching.
I like how they kept it professional though, because they could have taken a jab or stab at Drake or some like a subliminal bullshit. They could have done anything, and it would have been like it could have been some dope shit too. Maybe premiered something, preview something, take that opportunity to like shit on Drake a little bit, but they're like, no, this is not for that. This is just me giving them some love in L.A. as I should, and that's it. Gone. I love that. Over the weekend, there was some new music. We have a new Offset album. Did you hear the new Offset album?
I heard like a few of the songs.
I heard a few of the tracks.
It's good.
There was a lot of
the
music,
one with
bro.
Gun is good as fuck.
I was struggling to hear all the music this weekend, bro.
That album was long too,
Yeah, nah, that was one of the long ones I had. I was like, I'll hear this. I want to sit down with this.
but it was good though.
Okay.
I think Offset is the best Migo overall because why? He has the best solo albums out of all of them every single time.
Now he does, yeah.
I think since he came out,
You think so?
because even the mixtape Without Warning with Metro Boomin received like acclaim, but even after that, Father of Four
Follow Forward
was
great.
fire, bro.
'Cause the best
and he
rapper
had
of the three-
a diamond hit on there with Cardi B.
I'm
When
aware.
Anything for clout, like it was huge.
But Takeoff was the better rapper. That was like an undisputed thing at one point.
If we're talking about like ability wise, skill wise, technically,
It's Takeoff.
I'll give it a Takeoff. But Offset to me, overall, as a rapper artist, I think he's the best. Like he's the best out of all three. Quavo can do a hook, God bless him, but his solo albums and his collab albums
Terrible.
don't compare to Offset albums. I think Offset is a great album artist. This might have been one of his I think this is like amongst his solo albums. This might be his worst album, the new album, but I still think it's really good. And I think there's some songs on here that are really good. I just wanted him to be more transparent, kind of reveal more. He did a bit. He had a song about Takeoff, which was beautiful, but it was short. John Legend killed the shit. Beautiful hook, amazing. But it was too short for me. I'm like, damn. But it's probably hard for him to open up about that. It's, as it should be for anybody.
Yeah.
The Cardi B song, I thought it could have been more layers peeling back and more direct, but he kept it subliminal, I guess, to be respectful. I also thought that song could have been maybe better, like a real deal hit. You know what I'm saying? Bodies still might be my favorite one off the whole album, which is Fire with JID. Insane. One of the better songs this whole year. But shout out to Offset for being consistent. Consistent. Like, that's all you can ask for an artist. Like, he kind of takes like a 2-year break, it seems like. I wish he could do like every year if he wanted to. But at the same time, like I said during the reaction, he doesn't owe us anything. Takeoff died. His wife filed for divorce. This man has hit rock bottom. Literally. The least he probably cares about is doing music, feeding his fans. But he chooses to do it still. So it's like, we got to applaud him for pushing through and doing that shit, because it's like he's at the worst moments he's ever had in his life.
A little self-created. Very self-created.
Self-created, the moments?
Yeah.
Not the Takeoff death.
The other thing.
Oh, the divorce because he cheated?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
He
What
kinda,
he say in the
he
song? The scoreboard's 50-2.
He kind of alluded to like the Offset death, the Takeoff death. My apologies. The Takeoff death being something that drove him crazy and to the point that he was fucking up his relationship too. But I don't know if he was on record as being reported cheater prior to the Takeoff death,
He
because
was.
she did file for divorce multiple times, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Off the top of my head, I don't know the timeline. But
Yo, Vic, yes. When the first time he cheated, I remember she took him back. That was like 2018, 2019, some bullshit like that. It was pre-COVID. God bless.
also, Earl Sweatshirt dropped a new album this weekend. I think Earl Sweatshirt.
Just stop rapping.
You think so?
That shit was bad.
There's a part of me that feels like Earl Sweatshirt drops really bad music, but
Just
then
fix
but
that.
then people
Stop.
try to say like it's dope and artsy
Yes,
to like come off like
different.
like a music critic and like a music cool people,
On
right?
some Andre
There's a part of me
3000
that
shit.
feels that way, but at the same time,
That's what that Antonio nigga did. Anthony, whatever his name is.
but at the same time, I feel like he does something that's different. Whereas like, no, bro, I'm telling you, if you think about what he does, it's like mumble rap because he's like mumbling literally and like the energy's low. But then when you look at the content matter and what he's saying,
No, it's real.
it's like deep and it's intricate and it's metaphors you never heard of before. It's like words I never heard of before. It's like an intellectual. It almost comes off like MF Doom. He's like the new age MF Doom to me. But would I play his music?
You're crazy.
I swear to God. But would I play his music around girls? Hell no.
Yo, Vic be saying the most outlandish shit sometimes.
I would never play Earl Sweatshirt around
Bro.
women. Like you know when they say that like don't scare the bitches, like you scaring the bitches. Oh no, my bad. No, you're scaring the hoes. Don't scare the hoes. Earl Sweatshirt music would probably scare the hoes. I'm not gonna
Bro.
lie to you, because some of the beats and like everything is like so weird and different. Like but he doesn't care. He's an artist. He's doing what he does. That's him. Because if he tries to do some shit that appeals to women, I don't know if it really would make
Bro.
sense.
But
or
he don't
sound
gotta
good.
do that, bro. Doris exists.
Okay, yeah. The
Hive,
debut album.
Yes, Hive is one of the greatest rap songs I've ever heard in my life. Vince Staples demolished that song. You niggas are just not trying, and you're selling me bullshit. And it's niggas like Vic that are allowing you to do it because you're selling this bullshit about it's artistic and it's no, nigga. Sometimes different is still bad. Different is still bad sometimes. I'm sorry, it's bad, bro. It's not good music.
Isaiah with the 199. Y'all think rappers are dropping because Iceman is coming?
Maybe.
And David Soto with the 499. He said
Thank you for
Earl
the donation.
Sweatshirt looks like he smells.
I don't care. Chump changed my life. Eat my dick, nigga. I don't care if he smells. Just make better music. He does look like he smells, though.
Listen, the artistic approach, right, where I think he hired like an imposter, like a fake person that was supposed to be him to go to his listening party. It was like an Asian man, but at the same time, I thought he had like makeup. Maybe it might have been Earl in makeup, like like heavy quality makeup. And the cover art's dope. The colors, the aesthetics, the actual aesthetic is artsy. I like what he does with his aesthetics and his rollout and like how he does things. It's just the music to me doesn't have a lot of replay value. It's not for me. It's not for me. His older stuff tends to be, but this new album, I'm like, damn. I know why people would call it ass because it sounds wild. It's almost like, huh? But then people are saying like, no, you got to replay it.
I've replayed it 4 times.
So to some people, that's what they keep telling me, that the more you replay this album, so I'm gonna replay it more.
They
I'm
told me
gonna
that
give it
about the
more of a
last
chance.
album.
I'm gonna give it more of a chance to listen to it because I do think that his talent level is up here.
No, I agree.
I think his talent level is up here. So
He's
that's
the best
why.
rapper of all of them.
That's why I even talk about him because I respect him and like this guy. Like I remember Earl early in Odd Future. Like this guy was like even his interviews are fire. So
Yeah.
his mind's there, but then there's something about his music is like, bro, what's going on here?
He's trolling Vic.
Nah, I don't know.
I think bro. Hold on. I'm not gonna play enough to get copyrighted. But Marlon, when you hear some shit like this, you're gonna tell me this nigga's not trolling me?
Sailed in on lightning, prepared for the fight, go to church if you scared, they frightened.
Bro.
Like he sounds
saying.
tired. He sounds tired. He sounds tired.
And that's actually a good beat. The nigga's just he's not on tempo, bro. He's not anything, bro.
He sounds like this motherfucker to me.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
He
I
sounds
think
like
so.
just
He
like
sounds like that nigga right there, Mike Tyson. He sounds like
Tyson.
he sounds a little
Also,
slow,
shout out to
bro.
Earl. Also, new music. Doja Cat dropped a new song, new single, Jealous Type.
Yeah, I seen that.
And it's like pop, like 80s pop inspired. Someone left a good comment during the reaction. I think, and I agree with them, she is giving Madonna. She reminds me a lot of Madonna. I think she's giving like,
Well, she wants to be white.
I think we're reaching a point in music where we've lived through so many generations of artists that there's artists that are now out that we can literally compare them to some of the past where everything kind of comes back. Like Earl, I swear he has like MF Doom DNA. He has MF Doom DNA. Doja Cat, she has the Madonna DNA with the type of music that she's creating, the way that she's dancing in the music videos and the sex appeal and what she's trying to do with this pop shit. I see it. The song to me though, I don't think is a strong single. I've heard better singles from her. I was disappointed. Video was fire. She's beautiful. Her body's banging. Like, oh, we're gonna get that every time with her. But the song to me is kind of like, I don't know. Again, people are like, the more you play it, it grows on you. The more you play it, it grows on you. That's what they keep telling me in the comments. I just don't fuck with the song like that. Especially coming off of her rap album, Scarlet, and like just coming off of like the moments that she's had, especially her debut album, Planet, or Her Planet. That debut album that she had, it was like pop album of the year to me. Insane,
bro.
Like it was like back-to-back hits. Like it was fire. Like
Had
a
a whole
flawless.
TikTok trend off that
Flawless
fucking
album to me.
bro.
So since I hold her up, it's like I only can compare her to herself, and it's like she has a lot to live up to. So I'm waiting for this album. It's coming next month. It's called VIE, but that single to me is just underwhelming.
When she raps about getting fucked, do you imagine the white men that she's talking to?
Hell no. What type of question is this?
I'm sorry, but once I find out the type of bitch you be fucking, and I hear your music, I just think of that person. And every time I hear her music, I'm like, this bitch is talking about some white nigga, a dirty white nigga with tats. She's nasty.
There's an interesting story that not a lot of people are talking about right now, but it's a combination of different worlds and different cultures right now, right? On YouTube, the biggest thing is La Casa de Alofoke. This is this live stream every single day, 24/7. This reality TV show. We spoke about it last week by a Dominican content creator, Santiago Matias Alofoke, and he has 10 celebrities living in the house for 30 days straight, and they have to just live stream every single thing that they do in this house. It's like a set design house, almost like Big Brother, but the Dominican Spanish version with people from all across the world, Spanish people. There's this girl in there that I think she's the best character. She's the funniest. I think she probably is going to win because she plays the villain role
You got a crush?
the best. Her name is Gigi. La Gigi, and she's like American but Spanglish, so she has this like accent, and it's funny, it's hilarious. She has these phrases that are like catchphrases, like she says de todo, and she has these catchphrases like Gigi, Team Soledad, Team Gigi, and Team Gigi is always donating and giving the votes. Like she's going crazy. Come to find out, this girl Gigi is the same Gigi that used to date Akademiks years ago, about 8 years ago. And they had a controversial relationship where Akademiks accused her of stuff and she accused him of stuff.
Is this the girl they're saying he abused, and they have the video of her?
I don't know.
There's a
I
girl
di-
that
I
he
didn't
was
do-
turning up on in the video. In a video, he's like turning up on a girl in the lobby.
I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her. I could be
Was that
wrong.
the one from the?
Leave a comment, but I think that's a different girl. This is a different girl.
It's not her. Then it might be the one that he kicked out of his house.
This is the one that he kicked out of his house because he had this girl living in his house, and he said that she was living off of him, and then she cheated on him or left him for the rapper at the time, Little Tracy. This rapper at the time, Little Tracy. I don't know if you guys remember Little Tracy. Remember Little Tracy? It's like a throwback. That's how throwback of a story this is.
Bro, that's a throw. I think I got
But-
like one good tape.
But this is the same Gigi, bro, that now like 6-7 years later, she is like a huge Spanish celebrity. She's big on the show. She's gonna blow up after the show. And they've asked her about him on the show. There's this girl, this Becky, this Puerto Rican girl. She said that, oh, I know that ex-boyfriend YouTuber of yours, he's in my DMs. And she's like, who you talking about? Who you talking about? People are saying that Becky, the Puerto Rican girl on the show, she's talking about Akademiks. Saying like, and she was trying to come at her on the show, like, that's why Akademiks is in my DMs. She made it a whole thing during the show. I'm like, oh my God. And they keep kind of mentioning this ex that she's had because it was like a big story. I didn't know. I'm like, this is the same Gigi? Because her name's Angelica. But I guess Gigi is short for Angelica. And she's like the biggest OnlyFans content creator in the Dominican Republic. This girl makes like 100,000 plus a month.
Like actual, like real life, like video, like real videos.
It's
or
like
just,
self-pleasure videos. She doesn't do like
whack,
action with people.
whack. I ain't putting money in that.
But yeah, that's what she does. And yeah, I just thought it was funny. I'm like, damn, because I don't think Akademiks has spoken about it yet, like about her. But it'd be interesting to see him and his take on her newfound fandom and fame, because she's huge right now.
Why though? Why do you want him to talk on that?
Because they keep asking her about him, and I would want, like, how does he feel about her? Like, is he gonna trash her? Because, and to be honest with you, people look at alofoke like the Dominican Akademiks. And people tell alofoke, yo, the American version of you is Akademiks. So they compare alofoke and Akademiks all the time, right? And then the girl,
I would hate to be alofoke, bro.
the girl that's the new star on the
To be
alofoke
compared to
show
bro, what?
is Akademiks' ex-girlfriend. I was like, wow. So I found it so interesting. I'm like, damn, has Ak spoken about the show? And also, the way that the people vote on the show is super chats. So you vote on the show, you donate $1, $1 a point. Imagine Ak's petty and wants to donate. If he donates $30,000, 30,000 points, she's basically guaranteed to win the show. If someone wants to be rich and donate, I'm not sure if the super chat has a limit. There might be a limit on the super chat.
There has to be a limit because at that point you're buying their
Yeah,
win.
but someone can do that. You can vote and basically guarantee someone to win. So someone rich as a fan of someone on the show, they could do that. They haven't done it yet, but someone can technically do it. But it seems like she's gonna win the show to me. She's the funniest. She's the most funny character. I think she's hilarious. Like she's just like a star. I'm like, this girl is wild because she plays the heel and the villain perfectly. And there's a whole controversy right now with Crazy Design, Dominican artist that was on the show, that his mother came to visit the show, and she has a kind of like a love interest with Crazy Design, Gigi. Crazy Design's mother came on the show yesterday to cook food, and she was like subliminally coming at Gigi, and it was kind of like you felt disrespectful. Like, what? You're just visiting. Why is the mom getting caught in the house beef? It's gonna fuck up the dynamics. Gigi wearing the car to cry. It was like a whole thing.
That's funny as fuck.
And then Crazy Design,
That's how moms are.
Crazy
No
Design,
bullshit.
after the mom left, she was talking about the mom, like, you just let your mom disrespect me, this and that. And he was like, mencióname la mamá otra vez. Like, talk about my mom again. And he kept approaching her like he was about to hit her. And I was like, oh, no. This girl.
It got real Dominican.
But
It's not
that's,
foreign territory to her.
but that's the psychology she's playing with the villain role. I think that's why she's going to win. Because she's making people pissed off. She knows what she's doing. She know, by just being herself. Like, she knows what she's doing.
That nigga gets points in DR just because he did that, bro.
Crazy Design?
Yeah. Niggas in DR love when you defend your mom, bro.
Oh, yeah. Mama's Boys,
Mama's
especially.
boys in DR, bro, are huge.
But it's crazy to me, though. Academics' girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, the controversial one, Gigi, is the same Gigi that's blown up now. You know, shout out to Wilkin Meta, who brought that to my attention. My guy Wilkin de Nueva York. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He covers a lot of this Dominican stuff better than me and more consistently. Shout out to Wilkin. One of the biggest, we're gonna get to right now, back to back, probably the big 3 stories online right now. First, let's start off with Raja Jackson. Raja Jackson is this MMA type of fighter. I believe he is, right? Because his father is.
He's Rampage's son.
But let's just say it because he might not be professionally. So let's just say this.
No, he fought a professional fight.
Okay,
he
but
has a 0-1 record.
But just in case, let's say Rampage Jackson,
He
UFC
lost.
legend, MMA legend fighter. His son is Raja Jackson. For those who don't know, Rampage Jackson has been streaming now, and he's a big content creator on Kick, I believe. And he does these kind of like let's say unhinged streams. He literally smacks girls' asses and takes niggas' bitches. Like he's like, I'm taking his bitch. Like he'll steal people's girlfriends.
Fuck yeah.
Bro, I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy.
This nigga's
I'm
crazy.
like, what the
He
fuck
say,
is going
fuck yeah,
on?
until that shit happens to you. What you gonna do to him?
Yeah.
I ain't got no bitch.
Have
Bro,
you
so
seen
And
that
then no
nigga-
one does
that ain't gonna
nothing.
happen to
No
me,
one
bro.
does nothing because
That nigga's big as
it's
fuck.
Rampage Jackson. He's gonna kill you.
If they don't know who that is the guy that fucking fights that door. And in that one video that went viral.
He's a great content. He's been great, creating a lot of great content. He's wild. But his son is like now streaming, doing content just like his dad. And
Rampage Jackson was also in a movie, right? The fucking
he might have
I don't
been.
know, maybe.
He might have been.
No, I think he was Mr.
But let's get
T.
through these topics. We got a couple of them. I want to get them by before we have the guest stop by. But we have the situation where Rampage Jackson, the UFC fighter, his son Raja Jackson was at this kind of like independent type of wrestling event backstage with this wrestler, and they got into it backstage. The wrestler smashed a can in his head. Rampage Jackson's son got heated, right? Later on in the stream, the guy apologized to Rampage Jackson's son. He's like, I'm sorry, like, you know, I'm in a character.
Something about him saying, I thought you was part of the show.
And he's like, I thought you were part of the show, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a story now that's saying that I guess Rampage Jackson's son is a part of the show. He was supposed to go and do something in the ring, you know, part of the event. But what happened was he did do it, but he went too fucking far. This is one of the most craziest moments I think ever caught on an actual stream. This guy jumped into the ring. He picked the wrestler up and slammed him hard as hell. Already like, oh, you did it too much because his head's like was smacking. Like he might have gotten like a minor concussion. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, he went unconscious.
Then he
after that.
started knocking him out, punching him
what,
repeatedly.
20 punches?
It was
As
22
like
punches.
22 punches as he's there on the floor, knocked out already, causing brain damage.
Blood's coming
You're
out his ears.
overdoing it. And also, he already apologized to you backstage. He leaves the event, gets chased out the event by other wrestlers with blood all over him. And then they call him saying, this guy's not responding. This guy's like flatlined. Now it comes out that the guy's facing serious health issues. He's in a hospital. Thank God he survived as of right now. But this is a situation where, God forbid, we could get a report next week where the wrestler died. Now he's actually facing legal action, Raja Jackson.
As he should.
As he should. Because, bro, what are you doing? Like, we have to try our best to control our ego, to control our... But adrenaline kicks in. These guys are, like, you know, going crazy.
The worst part is they got him on the sideline saying, I'm going to get my revenge back. I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
And then he's like, they're allowing me to do this. They want me to go in there. They want me to beat him up. That's what he was saying.
This is crazy.
Like, everything was documented, bro.
Everything's documented. Yo, that's what you got to love about Twitch, bro.
Everything was documented. I think it wasn't Twitch, though. It might have been Kick.
Yeah,
Because it's so crazy. It might have been Kick. But, yeah, I thought it was sad to see.
Oh, he's going to jail.
But it's like, brother, you did this shit to yourself.
Bro,
Your life is over.
That pro wrestler is a hardcore vet. I think he's a Trump supporter. That was like what they were trying to figure out on Twitter. They're gonna put that nigga under the jail for killing that white man. A vet?
If he kills him.
A US vet? Oh no.
On top of that,
No.
this story's gotten so big, we got Mr. Beast getting involved. Mr. Beast is like, I want to help this guy out. I want to donate to this wrestler because I guess the wrestler was someone that was a veteran, but to actually go through and deal with his PTSD and his trauma that he faced while he was at war, he became a wrestler, or he would wrestle. So Mr. Beast felt terrible, like, oh my God, like this guy already had trauma, became an entertainer to go through and heal through his trauma, and then he just almost gets killed by this guy?
If he survives, bro, you can't blame him if he becomes a fucking killer, bro. To be honest, if he wanted some hardcore revenge and tries to kill Raja, you can't blame him.
He
But
won't
my
be
thing is
able
this.
to.
You
It's
can't
not
blame
even
him,
that.
though,
What's
bro.
that shit called? NFL players get?
Oh, CTE.
This is a case with CTE if I've ever seen one.
Vic. He didn't
Bro,
get
they
CTE
punched his
from
head.
that ass whooping, bro.
You didn't see the way he punched his head?
I seen it, bro. CTE is years of trauma.
No. He already had trauma. You add to that. He already had that. He was getting slammed, getting punched already, and then you add Rampage Jackson's son. Insane, bro. The chat probably got caught up in his mind. They probably were egging him on.
They were egging
It was
him
OD.
on. That's what they were saying.
It was unnecessary, bro. It was unnecessary. Like, you look like a complete idiot, and everyone's talking about this shit's on CNN, especially because it's tied to Rampage Jackson. Shout out to the actual wrestler. His name is Stuart Smith, a.k.a. Psycho Stu. Psycho Stu. As of right now, he's awake and stable, but the photo in the hospital bed looks crazy, man. Rest in peace. Not rest in peace. Condolences to his family because they have to be going through a lot of stress and trauma. They probably got to hire lawyers and all this shit. It's more than they expected to ever happen during a wrestling match.
Also, Rampage Jackson, his legal name is Quentin Jackson. He is an actor. He was on the A-Team.
Oh,
That
that's true.
movie?
He played Mr.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
I pity the fool.
You know how crazy it is for your dad to be that, like, famous? And you're out here beating the shit out of niggas for content on Kick. And his dad's crazy. His dad's defending him.
Rampage Jackson said in a new post, he says, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that this could be his payback in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from the sparring he did a couple days ago and had no business doing anything physically. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and his well-being and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened. My main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf, and to Kick for the situation.
So your son is insane and he may go to jail.
Yo, Rampage better donate some money to him.
If I'm Rampage Jackson should definitely pay for this man's medical expenses, everything. Make
you
sure
didn't
that
see
he's
the
good.
clip he made a few months ago?
Who?
Rampage. He was like, for my 2 Japanese kids, I'm not worried about them. But for Raja, I have, what do you say? He said he has a fund in case when he goes to jail or gets arrested. I swear to God.
Because he knew he's like the bad seed, the bad
he knew he's
apple.
the bad son. He knew he
Damn.
has like issues in his head. Like, bro, nigga, that shit was trending everywhere. Bro,
David-
this shit aged terribly.
Yo,
We have this audio clip.
before we continue, David Soto with the 499, they gotta let him catch a body without repercussions. 100%.
No, that's not how life works, guys.
100%.
We have this viral clip right here of Snoop Dogg speaking, and Snoop Dogg said this right here.
Took my grandson to see
Put the audio up if you want.
what was the movie with
It's that knob. It's the black knob. Yep. You got to press it.
not
And
that one, but
Oh, the new Buzz, the Lightyear. I think it's
yeah,
called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay,
She
okay.
plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, it's fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. I took my grandson.
so they're calling Snoop Dogg homophobic because Snoop Dogg said that he's scared to go to the movies after taking his
How?
grandson to the Lightyear movie, which featured a lesbian couple. He said they're putting it everywhere. My grandson is in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch a goddamn movie. I'm like scared to go to the movies. Y'all throwing me in the middle of this shit. I don't have an answer for, right? And I guess during the movie there's a scene or something where what happens is that the Lightyear character or one of the characters in Lightyear is like a lesbian couple and they have to like kind of like adopt a child or something of that nature or like take in a child. I haven't watched the Lightyear movie yet. It came out I think 2022. Buzz Lightyear solo movie, like a spinoff of a Toy Story. I think that there's a couple levels to this, right? We also can't expect Snoop Dogg, who his whole career, when he came in, what was Snoop Dogg's entire like brand, right? Snoop Dogg's brand when he came into the industry was
He's a dog.
was
Bitches.
bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, right?
Look at the
And
title
the
of his
cover
first
art,
album.
Doggy Style,
Yeah,
right? He glorified pimping,
yeah.
being a pimp.
I'm pretty sure
So-
wasn't he a pimp before he started rapping?
He
Or
might have been a pimp. I don't know, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But it's just that concept of like this guy, he is a household name now. His brand's bigger than life. He's probably the most famous rapper alive.
Everyone know who Snoop Dogg is.
Yeah, of
Next to Will
My
Smith.
parents know who Snoop Dogg
Stop! Next to Will Smith. But that's an argument we already had for another day. We'll have it again. But
is. Fucking.
I see it from both sides where it's like he should be smart enough to read the room and like, yo, your Snoop Dogg, your brand is to this level where you gotta be careful what you say. But at the same time, he's always been raw and doesn't give a fuck. Because I don't think that this is that controversial that's gonna affect his money, it's gonna affect his livelihood. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Bro.
It is like crazy to say that it's scary because it shouldn't be scary. You should just be able to educate your child or your grandson, whoever it may be. Like, hey, adoption happens, and there's a point where people do argue that Disney and these animations they force feed LGBTQ and the pride into the content, etc., which I don't fully agree with because I think this is just now becoming the normal thing. The more we go out and about, you go to fucking McDonald's right now, you're gonna see a gay couple. Like this is just normal thing in life. So for them to put it in a movie, if it's authentic, like if it comes off like weird
Forced,
and
yeah.
forced, is different. I still haven't watched the Lightyear movie, so maybe I have to watch. I'm gonna watch it because I know my son loves Lightyear, so I'm probably gonna watch it soon to look at it to see how it was like how did it come off. But I don't remember there being backlash when the movie came out. I thought this was an old clip. I guess it's a new clip about him talking about that movie that came out a couple years ago. So it's like, listen, this is gonna be the most talked about topic probably this whole week because they're trying to cancel Snoop Dogg again.
Bro. Man,
Snoop
fuck
Dogg killed someone
Listen.
and didn't go to jail, bro.
Yo, no bullshit, right? Yo, like, I think people are just blowing this shit out of proportion just because of the fact that you speak on something and shit like they're gonna be homophobic now. If you don't want to talk about something, especially with a kid or whatever, it's like, you know, people are comparing it. They're all saying it's like, oh, they're feeding into the kids now, this and that, and like children movie, whatever. I don't know if that movie was catered strictly to the
I
kids.
didn't watch it. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
is.
like
It's
talking
an animation.
But this
Buzz
is my
Lightyear.
thing, though. This is my thing. Talking about someone's sexuality to a child is like talking to them about sex.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna talk to your child about sex?
There's a rebuttal
Are
here.
you gonna want to talk about that?
There's a rebuttal here.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a rebuttal here.
What's the rebuttal?
If I have a show or a movie where it's a mom and a dad, you'll never question it. But if it's a dad and a dad, you'll immediately question it. And it's because we've normalized the hetero family.
Yes, that's what's been fed since the beginning. Yes,
Yeah, so
yes. You're gonna question anything that's new.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's the problem, is that there is no sexual conversation here. You're just showing another reality. It's your fault for making it weird.
Yeah.
It's not the people who made
I
its
understand that argument. The argument is the children are young to the point where they're barely understanding the norms that we have placed now.
fault. So why does it matter?
So now you're placing these things into their vision now to the point where they're confused. And for the people, older people that, you know,
Okay, yeah.
are worrying about that you know, that life, it wasn't that, it was around back then, but it's not as common as it is now.
Yeah.
It's something that they're not comfortable with. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Also, my belief.
For example, with us, it'll be completely different, you know, with our kids and stuff like that, because it's been around our whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I would
and
think.
it's not new.
Black people weren't in movies until, like, you know, a good period of time. And I'm assuming, you know, the racist grandparents are watching the movies like, why is there an N-word here? It's the same thing.
But my belief is this though also, which to some people, God bless, it might be controversial, but I do believe that you are born gay. Like when you are gay, you are gay. I don't think it's something that you can just teach someone or force someone to become gay. Like that, I personally do not believe in that. There's literally studies showing you this where there's people that when they're older, they're like, oh, I had a feeling I was gay my whole life, but I just was scared to. It's taboo. It's still taboo to this day. It's common, but still taboo. And it's I know people personally that have gone through some of the darkest times in their life trying to hide that for so long, right? We don't know about that shit until we go through it, right? So it's like, it's tough to speak about it from the outside perspective. But I do believe that. So it's like an argument where it's like, if you're doing it, it also depends what it is, right? For example, like even at the Pride festivals, when they're walking around naked, sometimes at some Pride festivals, when there's certain people, I've seen a bunch of people in the gay community speak out against that. They're like, hey, we're not with this type of Pride, where it's to that extent, where it's so vulgar and raw, and like, because even if you're straight, it should, like, you're walking around at a festival naked with children around. That's where it becomes like, okay, what's going on here? But I think it's placed upon the grandparent and the parent to educate the child. Snoop Dogg should have been like, hey, yeah, this is life. Like, this happens. Like, they adopted like a child, you know. Or if he doesn't want to explain it yet, if he feels like his grandson's too young, just don't give an explanation yet, you know. But to say like he's scared to go to the movies, I think that's where the backlash is at. Because it's like,
What are you talking
what do you
about?
mean, you scared to go to the movies? Yeah, it's okay, Snoop. You could go to the movies. But I get what he's saying, because what he's saying is a real honest conversation. So I don't think that, I feel like people get scared to even talk about this topic. Because mad people feel the way he's saying. You think that people don't feel the way that what he's saying? People feel the way that he feels, bro.
That's great,
Bro,
but
I'm
I could turn
sorry,
this
but
back on y'all.
I don't want to have that conversation with a child, bro. I'm sorry. I don't
You
want to
don't
have that
have to.
conversation with a child.
And if they bring it up, you'd be like,
But that's exactly
matter.
what he's saying. He didn't. He said, bro, let's continue to watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
you don't have to talk about it.
He didn't say he didn't speak about it after.
Yo,
But
my
you
thing
know what it is, though. You know what it is. It plays into that role of that where Disney movies are woke. That's what it is. Because that's the whole conservative part of Twitter that I saw like go at this, especially like Disney movies again being woke. Disney movies, and I guess there was backlash back then when the movie came out.
Y'all gonna make me
But I
sound
guess
woke.
it wasn't big enough for me to talk about. It wasn't until like the Little Mermaid level at all.
No. Here's
Because I didn't even know that scene was in the movie until Snoop Dogg brought it up.
My thing is this. There's a lot of shit. This is homophobia. Dressed up as something else, like concern for my grandchild. No. You could be cool with someone being gay. You can say, yo, this person is gay, and not have an issue with it. There is still a line of homophobia when you're concerned about your child or your grandchild seeing gay people and possibly being influenced by it, or possibly being motivated or having some conversation about it, because that means you're afraid of it as a concept. If my kid ends up being gay, like you said, you're born that way. Who cares?
So
Why
by
does it matter if they bring it up?
definition, it's signs of homophobia, obviously, because he's saying even the words himself scared to go to the movies.
What are you scared about? You scared that your kid might be gay?
Yeah.
You're scared that your grandchild might be gay? Like, no, you're trying to wrap up homophobic behavior with this idea of concern for you. Shut the fuck up. I've heard this shit a million times. This is what won Kamala the election. It was this exact conversation. Because I remember I'm on Discord arguing with a nigga, and he's like, bro, I don't believe that my daughter should go into a bathroom and there be a man dressed up as a woman in there. And I'm like, that's why you're voting for him? It's just that? It's not Israel and Palestine. It's nothing else. It's this dumbass transphobic shit that you're on. And the funny thing is this. I promise you 40 years ago, white people were seeing black people on movies. And what were their kids saying?
I'm scared of the movies.
Scared of the movies. Yo, what are Chinese people saying right now? This is why you can't black people on posters in China. This is why literally Disney has different flyers and posters in China.
It's different in China.
Because they're racist. Stop
it's different
playing
in
with
China.
me, bro.
It's different in China. Yeah, Snoop. What the fuck was I gonna say? I had a train of thought. I lost
I
completely.
apologize.
No, you're good. What the fuck were you saying though before the China thing? What did you say?
Oh, that niggas would vote because you're transphobic.
Oh.
You vote for this guy.
Trump. It doesn't help Snoop's case the fact that he was performing at the crypto ball during the Trump inauguration, remember, like the Trump campaign. Like he basically was a part of that Trump campaign. So people are gonna tie all this together and make it a moment.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it is. So if I was him, it's like he's being honest, but there's gotta be a follow-up to this. You know, have that conversation if you want with
Record it. Put
like
it on,
yeah, like with someone, like talk about it. Like
Yeah.
again, like with like an expert, like
Yeah.
someone that's actually gay and
Make it to
be like, yo,
content.
did I
Good.
offend you by what I said? If so, why? And like educate me on the situation because you are Snoop Dogg, and it could be a learning lesson for a lot of people. That could be a huge moment. Snoop Dogg does a podcast with like goes on a gay podcast, talks about homophobia and hip hop. That'd be a dope moment.
Yeah.
Will we get it? No,
Probably not.
Snoop Dogg doesn't give a fuck, bro. Snoop Dogg
No.
doesn't give a fuck.
It's too rich.
Bro, not everybody has to talk about everything, bro.
Last topic
That's
before
another thing, yeah.
last topic before we get our guest in, and then we'll go to politics and some local news topics as well. This is a bit political. Trump. People online are saying that Trump is sick. They're having concerns because it's gone viral again. Trump's condition. President Trump. Trump has, I believe, his right hand has like a patch on his hand that in high quality photos looks like to me makeup, but some pretty strong, good quality makeup, like sweat-proof, waterproof makeup, but it's so thick and it's not blended in. And they're saying that he's covering something up. It could be, in my opinion, look like where elderly people have like the bruised hands, where your skin gets so thinner that from shaking hands and from just doing things, washing your hands, you start getting bruises, right? And you have to sometimes cover it up, right? Or get treatment. Sometimes, most times, I feel like elderly people just leave it because it's like a part of them. But if you're Trump, the president of the United States, for him, I think maybe it's a sign of weakness in his mind to show that. And he's probably insecure about it, so he covers it up with the makeup. High quality makeup, because he's Trump. He can get all types of makeup in the world, Disney level makeup. And you said that there also, that what it could be, what is it? That he has like a medical condition specifically or something?
I added you on X. Let me see if I can find it. It was, give me a second.
Something,
It's like a real thing. That's why I was like, it's probably that, honestly. I know these niggas are kind of dumb, so they don't, because niggas like, oh my God, is he dying? I'm like, bro, please relax.
no, people are literally,
Celebrating.
and people are wishing death upon Trump on Twitter. Bro, I saw someone, they were like, oh, I hope it happens before Christmas. And it's
Yeah.
like, what?
So-
oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy. So in July, he got diagnosed with chronic venous insufficiency. It's a condition where the veins in the hands have difficulty returning blood to the heart, leading to various symptoms like swelling, pain, and skin changes. It usually happens in the leg, but it can happen in your hands. It's not a terminal condition. That's probably what it is, honestly. My thing is this. I'm going to be real. If Trump is in fact dying, I want him to stay there. If
Just-
I'm the Democrats.
To stay as a president.
Yes. You do not want JD Vance as your president. He will do a great job. And you will lose in 2028. You will lose badly. I would be ecstatic if Trump gets sick and refuses to give up the position.
I'll tell you this much. JD Vance has been doing a good job with like the new age media,
Mm-hmm.
podcasting, and
He's no joke. He's the
just
future.
keeping up with social media, that I think that he could potentially win a future election, whether if it's this one, next one, etc. So, and I think he wants to be president. Like you could tell
No,
that
he
he's
is.
gearing up to be president at some point
No,
in
they
time.
are. It's gonna be him and Gavin Newsom. They're gonna go over.
You think so?
Hell yeah, it's gonna be them too.
Bro,
Hell
any
yeah.
vice president, you would think that's their goal now.
But the thing was that this guy has been like, this guy was an anti-Trump dude for a while.
Yeah,
I
100%.
remember,
Then
I
he-
remember that, yeah.
Then he flipped, and it seems like he flipped hard because he understands to be president, he has to embrace MAGA. And the people who are not MAGA, those Republicans understand this guy can like play both sides.
Yeah.
So they like him. And the argument is all of this is being done to put him as president in 2028 because Trump likes him too.
Wow. Listen,
I just wouldn't want him to be president now because if he does a good job now, he's going to win again. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Allow Trump to fuck up his own administration because, bro, the Republicans don't like him. Like the MAGA people are starting to lose support for him.
bro, today Trump today literally in an interview said he was like, you know, some people are calling me a dictator. Some people, and he's like, some people saying we need a dictator. I don't agree. I'm not one. I don't want one. I don't think we need one. I don't want. But like, why even put that out there? Like, some people.
He's true.
It's like, bro, some people eat rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything is possible. Like, some people, you know what I'm saying? Some people smell like shit every day. Like, they're like, what do we? Why? But for him to say that, it feels like he's trying to plant seeds. It's weird. Like, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's clickbait.
But it's clickbait. He knows he's creating a moment, and it's like,
That's why I have to respect it, even though I hate it.
it is Trump. It's some Trump shit to say though. We got to give him that for a fact. He's gonna be Trump every single time, and he's doing it again.
I put Trump, Drake, and Kanye in the same category. There's obviously levels to it, but they're trolls.
But I do hope it. I want to see a future where in America we have younger presidents like Obama was, like, because Biden has cancer. Trump, people are concerned about his health, right?
Obama was an anomaly.
Obama was an anomaly, yes. But I think there could be a future where we see that, like maybe like whether you like her or not, I could see a future where like an AOC
You keep saying that.
could
People
run for president
hate
and be a
her.
president.
Yo, people really do not like that woman.
Listen, you get the proper team, proper vice president. Like if she packages it good, a couple apologies to whoever, whatever the case may be. I think that in this day and age, someone like her could win a presidency. Coincidentally, what is it? I'll look it up right now. The Rock. They said something about The Rock running for president, but let me again.
But
Like,
he'd run as a Republican.
what the hell was it?
The Rock's not a conservative. He's not a Democrat. He's a conservative.
No, but it was like a stat or something that came out today. Why is it that I look up The Rock?
What popped up? A rock?
Rocks are popping up.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like it was a story today. Why is it not popping up? Rock. It's not popping up no more. But it was like, oh, is it right here? Okay. There was like a percentage thing that came out where like The Rock. I'll look it up on Google because I gotta say this. The Rock president. I think it was like 4%. Something came out to about 4%. Oh, right here. Poly Market. There we have it. Okay, Parley Market. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Parley Market. Parley Market is like a stock market, but for random bets and random things. Like if you want to make a Parley Market bet for
No, I know what you're talking about for the president.
How-
or the,
like,
or the weather.
like will Trump's underpants, will Trump walk out in his boxers tomorrow?
Yeah.
And you can bet. Is Kendrick Lamar gonna drop a diss tomorrow? It was like a whole thing that people would bet on, like during the Drake and Kendrick beef. They have one on Poly Market where the Democratic political nominees of 2028, they have Dwayne The Rock Johnson with 4% now on Poly Market to get that actual vote or become a a nominee the chance. It keeps raising the chance of The Rock becoming a nominee. And I think it's because of people concerned with Trump's health, and that's why these random crazy ideologies keep coming. Because why the fuck would The Rock be the president? Because he's just famous, but then people said that about Trump, and Trump became the president. So it's like, oh, but I don't see it happening. He's too busy with Fast and Furious movies.
He did a lot for wrestling. David Soto with the $4.99.
AOC is bought by APAC. Thank you.
Yeah, you say that because I don't know shit about politics.
AOC is bought by APAC.
Oh my God, bro! She has done numerous things that are super problematic. She did not vote against the Iron Dome when she sat on the committee that deals with giving funding to the Iron Dome. Fuck AOC, bro. I'm tired of this shit, bro. No, because you wanna know what it is?
Is that really that person?
$20 bet. AOC will become a president during our lifetime.
Bet? No, she's not. But I'll give you that.
$20,
Bro.
That's
$40 you owe me,
She's
bitch.
not even a congressman.
That's her real name.
Yeah, no, it's
that's her
Alexandria
nickname.
Ocasio-Cortez.
But that's why she works, because she already has a nickname.
No, Vic, you
It's new.
can't.
I'm telling you, this new
Vic,
age shit is like that.
Vic,
AOC,
fucking
oh.
I don't think a U.S. rep has ever won president. She'd have to be a senator first, or at least a governor of a major city. She'd have to run for governor of New York.
But we're gonna walk in my guy real quick, Nino. Real quick, sit over there, right there, Noel, and we'll sit him right here. Set him up for a quick segment. Nino Stackz, and then we're gonna get back to actual news
You gotta change
reporting
the
as well. I'm gonna adjust the camera. Stay with us during this live stream.
Go ahead, Noel.
Interesting moment right now happening. We're giving you guys all types of content. This is the Jimmy
a
Fallon
fucking
show of Rhode
monster
Island.
here, bro.
This might be the Jimmy Fallon show of New England. I'm not gonna hold you.
AOC got a gat. Oh, let me look that up real quick. I'm gonna look that up real quick. She can take it. She does not have a fat ass, guys. You guys are fucking lying.
Bro, just yapping away.
She can have it though. She can have it. She can have it.
All right, so my name is Noel. All I do is spit hard bars. Hit her with a car if you try to piss me off.
Oh yeah, that mic is off. Go ahead.
Oh, all right, now I could rap. I live in a trap. I fuck niggas up.
What?
I get it some scraps. Got a bad bitch. She got a fat ass. Oof, now I'm spitting so hard
Her
that
name
you
is
won't
AOC.
see my back. Her name is not AOC. That girl looks like a rat. I don't fuck with rats because all they do is snitch and catch rats. Oof. That's a double entendre. You didn't even catch that. Ooh.
AOC or Sarah Palin?
Who?
Who's that? Sarah Palin. Let's do it, guys. Let's
Sarah
raise,
Palin? Oh, Sarah Palin. Nah, that's a slut, bro.
let's raise some shit.
Yo, she
Oh
kinda
no,
look-
Sarah can definitely get it.
Yeah,
for sure.
she kind of looks like, you know what she kind of looks like? Lisa
100%.
Ann.
Lisa Ann. Who's Lisa Ann?
Lisa Ann, the porn star. I remember they made a video. About.
Lisa Ann.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk about the Red Sox. I'm gonna talk crazy.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh, they're saying I'm still muted.
You're not muted.
Oh.
I can see it. Oh yeah, Sarah definitely. Sarah or AOC any day.
And we'll talk about Jake Paul and Tank too.
They said we need more bars, nickel.
Nickel. I'm out here talking crazy, fucking on a bitch. It's looking scary. Her name is Terry, cause she's scary. I started shooting at niggas, cause I'm wavy. Yo, I'm so bad at this.
I'm so happy you got a 9 to 5, bro.
Yo, eat me, nigga. Eat me hard, bro.
Yeah. What's good, buddy?
This is my boy Marlon. That's Nino.
Nice to meet you, dog.
Let's get him right. Let's make sure he sounds and looks good.
How you doing?
Sir. Yeah, you can put him on if you want. You could just sit on the pillow if you want, or put it behind you.
Damn, bro, you see the height difference when some nigga sits there, bro?
Yeah, cause that damn
No,
shit's
you
tanking.
got that shit.
Marlon got to get
I
Marlon.
gotta
No, all
fix
got that shit
again.
tanking.
I gotta fix that shit again, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, guys?
Yes,
Thanks for
sir.
having
We
me.
are here.
Ponle the mic closer.
Oh yeah, let's get you. I got you. Right there. There we go. Mic check real quick.
Yo.
Yeah,
You
shit,
hear him?
Shit, yeah.
What's going on, guys?
We are here. We are here. Shout out to Nino. Let's start off right away. We have a special moment, special guest stopping by real quick. When it comes to Rhode Island, when it comes to promoters and actual parties and events, this man has the name that like everyone knew, right? Everyone knows to this day, right? Nino Stackz, everything that he was doing in the city. And he's here in the studio stopping on by because he wants to address some things. He has some things to get off his chest. We've been planning this for a couple months now, right? For a while. And he has something that he wants to get off his chest, things he wants to clear up. And he also wants to share his story briefly, right? So for those who don't know, talk to the people as far as where does your story start as an actual promoter? At what age were you a promoter ever?
So to be honest, like we didn't even plan it. Like it just happened. Like we were in high school doing house parties, and
Yeah.
from there, like we just ended up in the club. Like it literally happened overnight. Like we didn't even plan it. We were just doing parties every weekend, having quarters, and from there it took off. Like
What age would you say you were like
we
teenager?
was probably like 17,
17,
18.
17, 18?
Probably like senior year high school.
Senior high school.
Senior year high school.
Senior high school.
So we well, originally I came from New York. So me coming from New York, you know.
You were born in New York too?
Yeah, I was born and raised in New York. I came here for
Wow.
high school.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, I went to Tolman. I went to Tolman and Pawtucket. I didn't know anybody, you know. So I did like a year in Tolman. After my first year, I got kicked out. I went to Mount Pleasant in Providence. So I was living in Pawtucket and I was going to school in Providence.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of like met everybody, you know, started doing all my, you know, meeting everybody. So every weekend we would do house parties, and then the right person at the right time was like, yo, why you don't do clubs and stuff? And they invited us to Secreto, which is now El Patio. And then I remember the first party we did, like we didn't look back. Like it was just, we made $40, like all four of us, we made like $40. And after that, it was just, from there we kicked off. Like I remember the following year, I did a boogie at the Strand, and then it just kept getting crazier and crazier. Like it happened too fast, to be honest. It happened too fast.
Yeah, yeah. And what would you say was your first like big break in the industry as a promoter that made you want to like be a promoter for a living?
To be honest, like we just love the feel, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the being in the mix, like contracting the artists, like we just loved everything about it, you know, like partying, of course, with girls all the time. You know what I'm saying? I think stuff of that nature, like anybody would want to like not think to, like, you know, if I could do this forever, I would do it forever. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody who would have that opportunity would do that. Like,
was there a moment though, like you maybe like one party one year where it happened and you were like, damn, like you booked this artist and then you're like, all right, I'm good for like we gotta keep doing this forever?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I felt like that after my first event. Like my first event, like I loved the feeling. Like, yo,
what
we
was
gotta
that?
keep
Break
doing
that down
this.
to the people. What was the first event?
My first event was at El Patio. It was called Secreto.
Secreto, okay.
And it was a small spot, like 40 people. But like as soon as the feeling of it packed and everybody having a good time, like I'm telling you, we weren't in it for the money. Like we was just in it just to have fun. Like the money didn't matter. Like that was the least we was worried about. Everybody was having fun and partying. That made us feel, you get what I'm saying?
How much money, if you can share at that time, let's say for that first party, how much money did they even bring in?
We probably made like $100.
Damn.
We probably, and the party was packed, but in those times we wasn't really in it for the money.
For the
you
money,
know? We had a spot where we could party and we could bring all our friends, and they worry about they liquor. You know, we don't have to worry about nothing. Everybody just.
And when you speak, you say a lot we. Break down to the people who's we. Do you have like a collective crew?
Yeah. Me, Flashy Living, Namencio, Don Nicholas. He came a little after, but Don Nicholas, us three, we made everything kick. Like without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Vice versa.
Yeah, yeah. And what would you say, to get perspective to the people, what would you say is the biggest like amount of money you've made throughout your promoting career? Maybe one transaction that you want to share, that you can share, and something that was like, wow, like a check that you received that was like crazy to look at.
Everybody knows, like when I did a boogie, that was like the breakthrough. And I was just so young that.
How old were you?
I was 18. I was fresh out of high school.
Wow.
I made 20K. My first party that I ever made, I made 20K at the Strand with Frank.
Woo!
And he was like, bro, I can't believe I'm cutting you this check, but you worked for it. You know what I'm saying? And that was at the beginning of my career. It wasn't even like the height or nothing. That was just getting started. So
was that like early A Boogie? Was that like
yeah, that was 16. His first tape. That was his first tape.
Was that Don't Trust Bitches?
Yeah, DTB.
Trust bitches, I don't trust bitches.
That was
DTB.
his first tape.
Damn.
And it's crazy how that happened because at the time, my boy CD, shout out to CD, he's from Woonsocket. So I'm telling you, like my senior year, I went to CCRI, but this is when I was hot. Like the parties, we was making money, but I had school in the fall. I had CCRI. I did the first semester. And the first semester, I met this kid named Sidi. He's from Musaka. He's like, yo, my cousin, he's from New York and shit. But I'm really from New York. So when you tell me you from New York, like I'm from New York. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not impressed.
People be like, oh, I'm from New York. They went to New York 10 years ago,
Mhm.
15 years ago. Was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's like, yo, I'm from New York. My cousin got this artist like that they working on. They trying to. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So he shows me the artist. I'm like, yo, I bring it to my boy Yoshi. I'm like, yo, you know who this is? He's like, bro, that's A Boogie. Like, you don't know who that? I'm like, nah, I don't know who's that. He's like, yeah, you should book him. Cool, whatever. So I booked him. I did the first party at Luna without knowing who he was, nothing. Like, I just booked him. And the party went crazy. And as the party's going crazy, he's going crazy too. Like, obviously, by the time of the party, I knew who he was because his hype was crazy. But beforehand, I didn't know who he was or none of that. And that happened because I believed in the kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, I tried to, after that, I was like, yo, that's crazy. And from me, imagine I would never believed him.
Yeah.
From that point, I made 20K at the Strand. You
That's
get what
crazy.
I'm saying?
And then to me, in my opinion, I feel like A Boogie deserves the key to the city of Providence.
Oh yeah.
Nigga been here a million times.
Mad
bro.
A Boogie has performed in Providence.
They were, at one point they're saying he had a BM out here.
Yeah, like it's like a residency that this motherfucker is like he is like, is he contractually supposed to come? He comes every fucking year, like every couple months he's in fucking Providence, right? But it's like he says, like he's had the stomping grounds of his early on in his career, where he's established in Providence and he can sell out shows, sell out. You know, he does his thing out here to this day. A Boogie with the hoodie. You know
I think A Boogie's A Boogie. Like, there's just nobody who could top that run. Like, me being in the show business and none of that. Like, there's nobody that's been able to top his run. Like, the way he came out, it was crazy, bro.
How many tickets did you sell that day at Strand?
Bro, that was like 10 years ago. I wouldn't be able to remember, you know. But I know
sold
that
out capacity.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it was like more than 2,000 people there.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%. 2,000
Sheesh.
people at the Strand, and the Strand holds like probably like 22.
God
23.
damn.
And we did 2,000, and I was in high school. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I didn't even understand how big that was. I'm like, I went to the BMW, I bought a Beamer. I'm like, I didn't really understand what I had just done. You get what till now I look back like 10 years later, like, bro,
Fucking crazy.
It was crazy. Like, I was 18 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
That shit was crazy.
That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit to do, and even just that moment of that check, getting that early on in your career.
You get what I'm saying? It was just at 18 years old, like, you getting a legit check, 20K, like, damn, like, I could really do some shit if I put my mind to it. You know what I'm saying?
And what's some of what's the biggest artist you think ever in your career that you've booked, like, for a show?
To be honest, I would say I've dealt with other bigger artists as well, but I would say that moment was probably the biggest in my career.
But when you think, have you done? I mean, A Boogie's pretty big, but have you had any other bigger artists?
Yeah, I've done the same way that I did with the same way I did A Boogie. I did Lil TJ. Like, I caught him right before he was about to blow, like, literally, and it was through the same thing. Somebody that I knew, my boy JD from New York, he was managing him. He's like, yo, I got this artist. When I booked him at Lupo's. I think, Lupo's. No, my fault. Ultra downtown. I booked him. It was an 18+ event. And at the time, not even to be cocky or nothing, like, at the time that I booked him, I got the picture, like, I had him on my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, like, right before he blew, like, right before he blew. So I did him at Ultra. That shit sold out, him and Jay Guapo. I did him in September. Right after that, I did him at the Strand. I made, like, 10K, 10 to 15, I would say. I'm not quite sure exactly the number, but I did Lil TJ. You know what I'm saying? I got that in my catalog that I could say I did Lil TJ. I did Mike Towers. Who else we did? We did P&B Rock like 2 years before he passed. We did quite some numbers in the Strand. I'm not gonna lie to you. We did quite some.
No, yeah, because you basically became at a certain point, obviously, when it comes to Rhode Island and when it comes to Providence on the East Coast, if someone wanted to book a show or have an artist come through, they would connect the dots with you. Right, like you were the go-to guy, you were the
100%.
go-to person, you were the main promoter, you know, and you had the connections to anyone else. If it wasn't through you, it would be through someone that you would know, right? You guys were you were definitely that staple, right? And fast forwarding, especially I'll ask you this story here before we get to the hot topic. I wanted to always ask you this, especially once this conversation happened. Every time I go around the city, I go to events, etc. I'm friends with a couple club owners. There's a lot of conversations that people say where the club scene is dying. They're saying that the club scene is dead, especially in Providence. They say this all the time. You being one of the biggest promoters in the history of Rhode Island, what's your take on this? Do you agree that right now the club scene is dying? If so, why?
100%. I feel like I said before, like at the beginning, we was doing it because we loved the craft. Like I did this because I loved it. Like it was like it brought fire out of me. You know what I'm saying? I loved what I did. Like the money always came after. Like it didn't matter if I made 1,000 or 3,000. Like the feeling that I had, like it was a successful event. We did it, guys. You know, like I love what I do. And nowadays, people put the money first before the craft, you know? Oh, it's like, if I'm not getting 300, I'm not doing it. If I'm not getting 200, I'm not doing it. If I'm not getting a bottle, I'm not doing it, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that kills the whole momentum. You get what I'm saying? When I do this, anything that I do it out the heart, bro. There's been so many times I've lost, and there's been so many times I've won, like, and I don't care. I'm going to still go. You know what I'm saying? There's people that after 2 losses, they already gave up. They don't, this is not for them, or... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think who is there to blame? Do we blame the club owners? Do we blame the promoters? Is it just solely the economy? People can't afford to buy, you know, these bottles and the VIPs are too much. What is it? What do you think? Is there something that you can maybe put your finger on to be the blame of the situation, the cause?
To be honest, I think the economy's bad right now. The economy's bad, 100%. The economy's bad, but I would put the blame. Like promoters, promoters are using people to try to fill up the clubs because you at the end of the day you got to use every tactic. You know, I used to do the same thing, like whatever works. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that's killing the game at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like I feel it, but it's
them prices are ridiculous.
Yeah.
God bless.
Well, but what on what? Speak on what?
Everything. Yo, I used to work at lounges. Like I made hookahs. I did the numbers. They're waxing niggas. It does not cost
during
that
the
much.
pandemic. It was crazy.
During the pandemic and even after, even more recently, like I shouldn't pay $80 for hookah.
$80 for hookah's a lot.
Depending on where you're going to. That's a fact.
Because here's my thing, and I remember I think it was I forgot what DJ it was. I think it was the DJ Bentley was saying this on Twitter. He's like he called them out. He's like, yo, the owners are charging New York prices in Rhode Island. If I go to New York, I'll pay $80 for hookah. I'll pay $100 for hookah because I'm in New York City.
Yeah.
Anyone can walk in there's a famous ass nigga. You never know. I'm not paying
100%.
I'm not paying that to
100%.
see some girl I went to school with back in the
100%.
7th grade.
And that's
your bottle girl's the girl you went to preschool with. Fuck out of here. I'm not giving you $100 of my money, bro. You my dick. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here for real?
But then again, bro, that's a Rhode Island problem. Like this is where we can't escape that. This is where we from. Like I can't escape nobody going to the gas station.
I know that's
You
fair,
know?
but like, don't charge me prices that you would charge in a major city. Like, I'm not paying Miami prices in Rhode Island. I'm never doing that. That's
You don't want to
ridiculous.
support your kindergarten friend though?
Nah, I'm good on
keep
that.
it in the.
Yeah.
Keep it in the.
Yeah,
One
Give
can
me my
argue.
grades back.
One can argue. We can say like, yo, y'all want Providence, y'all want Rhode Island to be hot, y'all want it to be New York. So it's like
No.
you're gonna pay New York prices. On top of that, a lot of people come from New York, come from Massachusetts, come from Boston.
Yo,
They come
a
from
lot of
Boston.
people-
Party
Yeah.
in Providence.
Listen, I'm gonna
That
tell
is
you guys
true.
something that probably a lot of people probably know, but everybody comes from Mass here because there's no hookah in
In
Mass.
Mass, yep.
So
I didn't know the
everything-
hookah thing.
It's
Yeah, there's
illegal,
no
yeah.
hookah in Mass. It's illegal.
Wow.
The mayor doesn't want that. So it's like, tú sabes que los dominicanos sin this is where they come
You
spend
need
the
that
money.
shit.
You
No,
need that.
yeah.
So the club owners aprovechan de eso
And they put the hookah
and they,
nights. Yeah,
and they
hookah
tax
deals.
on every because they
And
know
it kills the locals.
exactly.
Because the
Damn.
Boston niggas are coming down here. I've seen it.
100%, and they spend in the bag
Yeah.
with no questions, nothing. No
Because they
matter.
took the hour drive to get here. So
exactly.
they're going to do
so
it.
they're gonna have fun. Exactly.
But
They're gonna
niggas
have
like
fun.
us, why would I do that?
Yeah, I understand you
Yeah.
completely, 100%.
What would you say? What would you say is where a local club in Providence would make the most money from on an event night? Would you say that the money mainly comes from the liquor, the VIPs, the tickets at the door? What would you say is that main source of actual income?
The liquor, you make, of course, you make money on the liquor, 100%. But just imagine the hookah. Like, you're buying hookah one time and then you just, you get what I'm saying? It's all profit.
So you think hookah's like the main moneymaker for Philly?
100%.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Bro, when I was a
100%.
hookah, I was
Let's
making
sell
bucks,
some
bro.
fucking hookahs, bro. I didn't know that shit was like
anywhere,
that.
Anywhere, hell yeah.
bro,
Any event you
anywhere.
sell hookah, you're killing it.
Damn.
You're killing it, bro.
Because the refill shit.
Yeah,
Bro,
exactly.
Bro, I was making like almost $400, $500 like tips.
Bro, y'all
Like, hookahs.
slacking. Them hookahs, they be making that
The
bag.
bro. They making
They
that
be
bag.
making that bag.
Damn, so he was like
you
a
see them
modern day
butts.
bottle girl, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
No, I was a
Damn.
modern day bottle girl. He was a hookero.
That's
Nigga.
crazy.
just
On
imagine.
Fed? Crazy.
Federal, yeah.
Just imagine doing an event. The event went, let's say it went left.
Mm.
And the hookers leaving with a bag and you going home sad. Like, I just was, and the hookers like, yeah, I just
Literally.
made that bag. You about to go
Damn.
shopping tomorrow, bro.
Bro, you
That's
get
true.
$5 just for every hookah you make, right? And then this is how I was when I was doing it. And then-
$250 for a refill.
No, so you get $5. You get broken off 5, and then you get whatever
Yeah,
tip.
every club is you get a different
Yeah.
deal every club.
Yeah.
But and just imagine because the people that spend in the bag on hookah, if you make them a good hookah, they're
Yeah.
gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
they hookah fiends.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take care of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%.
And there's another question. It's a good question. I'm glad we got him in here. Let's be honest, right? Are these women on these flyers? Are they getting paid? What is going on? Some of these parties, right? These women be like, there's like 12 flyers, 12 women, and I'm like, a couple of them be like, especially in Providence, there'll be like some local girls, but then there'll be like Massachusetts girls, and it's like Atlanta
listen,
girls.
listen.
Like, what's the business behind these? Are these women being flown out? Are they being properly paid? Like, what the fuck is happening? Are they getting paid in Bitcoin?
Listen, I've had the craziest experiences. Like, I've DM'd like, hey, how you doing? You want to come host my? Hey, I'm on your flyer. Why am I on your flyer? Like, those girls, we don't make the flyers. We pay somebody to make the flyers. So we don't know where they getting these girls from. We're just getting the received product.
Oh
And the
my
girls be hitting us up like, hey, why am I on your flyer? I'm about to sue you, this, that. I'm like, hey, wait, I don't know what's going on. Like,
Have
know?
you ever been sued yet for something
No,
like that?
no, but we stay getting hit up like, hey, why am I on you know, because they random girls. We don't know where he picked, you know? We just get the flyers and post the flyers. And it be girls randomly, hey, DMing us, why am I on your flyer? This, that, and the third.
Oh my
Yeah, it'd
God.
be crazy, bro. It's happened to all of us.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, why am I on your flyer? Some crazy shit.
Has there been instances though where there is proper business? Like, is there like certain girls? It had to be certain girls that guarantee no matter what. If you had them hosting like a certain night and you actually properly paid them.
Oh yeah.
That
Like
it was a guaranteed
So,
sellout. Like, what
yeah.
are some of those? Even name them. Let's name them.
No,
What are
like-
some local legends?
Local
but
legends
wait,
is
you
crazy.
saying like celebrity status or like regular
However,
locals?
Regular locals, like something that you like, yo, let's book this girl properly, give her a bag or something, or like give her a hookah, a table, and then break that down. Is it like, oh, do you pay her in a hookah and a table, or do you give her like a bag? Like, how does it work?
So
Like,
to be honest, it just depends. Any girl you hit up, it depends what you tell her, what your approach. Like, what are you gonna?
Yeah.
Hey, can you host for me? I'll give you a hookah and a bottle this weekend. Come with your girls and drink free. It depends. Hey, can you host for me? I'm gonna give you 200. Whatever works out with who. You know, everybody's different.
yeah.
And every girl, they know they worth. They gonna charge this. They gonna charge. You know how it is.
No, them girls be bringing people though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, nah. Some girls.
Is
do
it
that.
effective?
some
Is
girls
it
bring-
an
no, it
effective
does.
business model?
Yeah,
No,
if
sometimes.
sometimes if they bring people. If they don't, then it wasn't worth it. But if they do, it do be worth it.
Bro,
Like,
I've seen like one server bring like a whole party, like 40
yeah,
people
no, yeah.
before.
It's definitely people who bring people. You get what I'm saying? There's definitely, but it's like some girls are so stupid, bro. Because it's like they look good on the gram. They work the nightlife, right? But then they're dubbing all the niggas that like. What are you doing then?
It's a game.
They're dubbing all the niggas that, bro. Like
What do you mean dubbing like the hosting opportunities?
no. Like
No.
just any niggas, like any niggas.
Hitting them
dubbing
up,
anybody.
talking to
Oh.
them, yeah.
Top-
Because
Topping.
those are potential customers. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta get
Oh.
these niggas to trick you out, bro.
You gotta work the
Yeah,
game.
you gotta work the
point.
game, yeah.
It's the whole point.
Yeah.
And they're dubbing everybody, and then they wonder why nobody comes to spend money with them.
Because you don't give them the time of day.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
It's like when a stripper talks to you, like they're not talking to you because they like you. They're talking to you
Exactly.
because you're a trick.
They're like the
they
money.
trying to
bro.
get the
listen,
money out.
Yeah.
They trying to get the money out. You know what I'm
I
saying?
could see y'all perspective because it's a controversial topic, but I remember I think Bernice Burgos was talking about that in an interview where she was like, I have clients, I have people that she
Bro,
be chatting
yeah, I
up with,
seen that. Yeah,
like she
yeah.
has to maintain a relationship with
Yeah.
these people. Like
Yeah.
she knows this
Yup.
guy's gonna spend a bag.
Yeah.
She got to
It
talk
was
to
some
him.
crazy number too, like that she makes. I seen
she
that.
makes, yeah, she's
Yeah,
like
it was
top.
like a week, some crazy ass number.
Bro, I
Like
had coworkers
70K.
making like, bro, a band bringing niggas in, bro, because they're horny.
Bro, listen.
And never touched them, never
Listen.
kissed them, never did none of
Let me
that
tell you
shit,
something,
bro.
my brother. I got 10 years in the nightlife.
Yeah.
Bro, I done seen it all. I done seen bitches make the bag.
Yeah.
20K just to go out with a nigga. I've done seen all of it, bro.
My God.
20K just to talk like some crazy shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
I done seen it, bro.
Just
I
to
do
get a
believe it.
response back,
Yeah,
just to
bro.
see them that night, bro.
And I got home because obviously I'm the friend. Like you get what I'm saying? I'm cool with all my bottle bro. I done seen
Yeah.
my homegirls sleeping with these rap. You get what I'm saying? And these niggas cribs and all that. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like, y'all was just with Trey, some crazy. Like, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, I done seen the craziest of the craziest being in the night. Like,
Yo, listen, and when it comes to that, right, that idea of these girls doing this, have you ever had like a big time? I'm not sure, I don't recall, but have you ever booked like a Dre Michelle or like a Bernie's Beer Girls out here?
nah, the only one I booked was she's from Fall River, Anna.
Anna Montana?
Yeah, Anna Montana. We booked it and it was sold out. We didn't even think that we was gonna get that type of love. No cap. That shit was sold out.
And be the
Anna
randoms.
Montana?
Anna Montana, yeah, she sold out. She brought mad girls out from Fall River.
Damn.
I guess, yeah, she's from Fall River.
Wow, Anna Montana's
Yeah,
from
she-
Fall River.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
Yeah, she was lit.
Didn't know that.
She brought mad people.
Fall River, you might have to.
Bro,
You
I've
might
been to
have to-
Fall River. That shit looks like 8 Mile. That shit is sad as hell out there.
Nah, but there do be like celebrities and hosts and stuff that are worth booking, and some that aren't. You get what I'm saying? And that's the game. You get what I'm saying? That's for you to like determine. You get what I'm saying? And thankfully, like in my last 10 years working, everybody who I do decide to come out is like successful. You get what I'm saying? Like I got a good taste. So when I book artists, like I won't just book an artist because I could sell out the event or the venue and I can make money. You get when I book an artist is because I fuck with it. I listen to it. It's my type. I would see myself going to a concert. You get what I'm saying? So when I book somebody, book a talent, I have to like him. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't
Has
just
to make
book,
sense.
Yeah, it has to make, and I don't just book him just to let's just book this guy and then because it won't feel the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You won't go as it doesn't feel as connected.
There's another thing that happens, right? And locally in Providence, in the nightlife, there's a situation that happens when people go out at certain places outside. People are always breaking into cars. You being one of the biggest promoters out here, have you done your own investigation?
Do you know who it is?
What is going on?
Bro, they call him the Paris Bandits.
Bandit,
Lord. Yeah,
yeah.
but
The
to be
Crib
honest,
Bandit, he been everywhere.
I always come early. I park. I never get to see these people. Like it's obviously.
Have they ever broken in your car?
No, never, bro. Thank God.
Oh,
I
thank
promise.
God.
Because I'm
You
always
gotta knock on
parking
wood.
inside at the club and you get what I'm saying? And it's like,
He got VIP parking, bro.
it's
Yeah,
like
nah, he don't be with the peasants.
it's like crackheads. You know, it's like how can we stop?
It's gotta
You know,
be.
no,
It's gotta be.
100%.
You think it's crackheads?
bro.
It's gotta
Gotta
be a
some-
professional.
Some junkies
Nah,
or
he's a
something.
professional, bro.
Bro, because they do that crib too.
But
You
so you
guys
think
think-
so you think it's the same people always?
Yeah, I think it's like a group of them that be doing this shit.
Bro, I wouldn't lie, but me, like, I wouldn't have no knowledge of that because I never, like, I'm always inside. I never get to witness none of that. But I know it has had, bro. I've had girls come from like 2 hours away, and then that you feel terrible. You know, you gotta pay the window at least.
Because I heard this Sunday they went crazy. Like
Yeah,
everyone was
yeah,
talking about
Paris.
it. Yeah.
This weekend, I heard
yeah.
the weekend they were going crazy.
Shout out to Paris, they're back.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Paris is back. You know what I'm saying? Paris, France.
Yeah.
Listen. So also, you know, the elephant in the room was you especially reached out to break your silence and speak about the situation, right? When it comes to you being one of the biggest promoters to ever be here in Providence and in Rhode Island, there were multiple posts. I want to say within like the last 2-year time frame online by different promoters, artists across social media. I would say, especially like on the East Coast, it felt like because you had New York involved, Rhode Island involved, and they were accusing you of being a scammer of some sorts and owing people money and telling people to not do certain business with you. And this is all stems from a certain tour that you kicked off, right? That you were part of stemming this tour, this like tour with these artists. And you also had a situation where you almost literally lost your life. So you're here to talk about it. So bring people to that moment in the beginning of this, what started it all, the actual business, that tour that with the artists involved, and break down who the artists were too.
So, like, around 2 years ago, I was working with, everybody knows NTG. I was working with NTG, Doba, and Papera. But Papera was just that time. So, it's crazy because I had worked with Doba. I started working with Doba like 2021. Like, I still have the messages. Like, his manager used to text us.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a throwback then.
Yeah, his manager found out, like, he used to, and I'm not gonna lie, this happens a lot. This has happened a lot of times in my business, cause in my line of work, because we so caught up, we so busy, like we don't get to see, like, you get what I'm saying? So like around 2020, 2021, he's like, yo, I have this artist that look, I still have the messages.
Yeah.
February 10, look, 2021. Soy booking manager de Doba Montana y te escribo para ofrecerte el servicio por si quieren realizar cualquier evento. This is in 2021.
Mhm.
This is Panda. This is his manager in 2021. So he's reaching out to me
Yeah.
to book Doba. At this time, I don't even know who Doba is. You get what I'm saying? Like, because New York drill, you get what I'm saying? Like, I listen to it, but I'm not a fan of none of
No,
that.
this
You get
was,
what I'm
this was
saying?
before he was like, ha ha.
Exactly. And you know that New York drill that I don't even listen to them both like that. Like, I can't listen to it like all day, night. That shit get me. But whatever. So at that time, I didn't know who he was. And look, I even said, I was like, ahora mismo no, yo te aviso. He's like, no hay problema. Quedo pendiente a cualquier cosa. Gracias. Like, he's like, no problem. We could work in the future. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? This is in 2021. So he had hit me up with Doba. And I didn't even know who he was. I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. So this is like 2 months later.
Yeah.
I found out who he was. I'm like, oh shit, Doba Montana. Like, he's an artist picking up whatever. I didn't know who he was. So I'm like, whatever. He had the song Tigre. You know?
Mhm. Yeah, I forgot how it goes, but I remember.
Yeah, I
that.
forgot how
I
it
remember
goes,
the video
too.
and everything.
So whatever. I'm like, oh, he got a viral song. Let's book him, whatever.
Yeah.
So we booked him at Levels
Mm.
for 6K. I still have the picture and everything, the first picture we took and everything. And like after the first time I booked him at Levels, like I fucked with it. I was like, oh shit, that shit sold out. Mad Hicks, mad Trini niggas, mad Hicks, mad. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's lit. I guess he's worth booking.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. So whatever. I booked him again. I booked him in New Hampshire. My boy hit me up. He's like, yo, I just seen him. You booked Doba. I'm trying to book him. I still have the video too. I'm trying to book him in New Hampshire. What's up? Let's do it together. So whatever. I booked him in New Hampshire. And it's funny because when I booked him in New Hampshire, Papera, he was one of those singers, those dancers that sing for the, you know, they do the dembow. They sing.
Oh,
They
wow.
dance.
They dance like the
Yeah, they
background
dance.
vibes. Yeah.
Exactly. So Papera and his girl, Chupamela, they were both dancers. So they were dancing for my show that I
Wow.
had with Doba.
Damn.
And I didn't even know who Papera and Chupamela was at that time either, you know?
Yeah.
I just knew they danced, whatever.
That's before the fame. Yeah.
So that was before the fame and all that. So whatever. After that, I booked him in New Hampshire. And after that, I kept booking him, bro. Like I booked him. Literally, I've done like 30 parties with him,
Wow.
if not more.
Damn.
30 or more parties. And each party at 12,000. That's how much he charged. That's how much I paid. He charges more than that, but that's how much I paid. 12,000. That's my price. So $12,000 at 30 parties. And I'm just saying on the low end, it was more than that. That's $360.
Yeah. $360,000.
So since he
More
met
than
me,
$250,000.
yeah, and it's more than that. It's probably like 50 or 100 more than that. Probably like close to 450, whatever. So since I met him in 2021 till probably like a summer ago,
Mhm.
he's probably made like almost $500,000 with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I could sit here and say that most of those parties, like I didn't make mad money. Probably made like 2,000, 3,000, broke even. It was more of a headache than it was an investment. But I fucked with him, and I always see, like I told you, I always see stuff down the road. You know what I'm saying? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
relationship building.
Exactly. I always see shit for it down the road. Maybe down the road it'll make sense for me, and I'll
Yeah.
go to now, whatever. I'll make the money. So cool. So I kept booking him. I booked him mad times. So then this artist NTG comes out. That song Cuero Caro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This song is fire. Cuero Caro with Mencia. That's what broke him out. That song, it went crazy. So I DM'd him. I DM'd him and I DM'd his manager. And obviously through my like time working in the business, they already knew who I was. So they responded, yeah, let's do the booking, whatever. So I booked him to Tafino. It kind of didn't work, but it was still lit and stuff. And I'm like, nah, this artist is too big for Tafino. Like I need something more than, you get what I'm saying? And as I booked him, and after like he was going up quick with that one song, that song went viral. Like he was going quick.
Yeah.
So I started booking him, and the same thing went. Like I did more than like, by the time I met him to like last summer, he probably made like 250 with me, 250 or more,
Yeah.
250,000
Wow.
parties. So I'm like, yo, damn, last summer I'm like, yo, why don't I put these artists together?
Yeah. Then Bo Montana and NTG.
I fuck with both of these niggas. They both my niggas. So
Yeah.
why not put them both together?
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. I'm gonna form a tour. And then I'm gonna add Papera to a few dates because he be back and forth from DR here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna put them together and I'm gonna get this shit popping. So that's what I did. I locked in Lawrence. I locked in New Hampshire. I even locked in New York, Opus. That's a club that not anybody could get in. You get what I'm saying? That's a big name club. So somebody had put the word in for me. I had locked in a date at Opus, and then I locked 2 days in PA. So altogether, it was like 5 to 6 parties. Each party was 25,000
Woo. Goddamn.
times 6. That's 150.
Yeah. $150,000.
So altogether, each party was 25,000. You get what I'm saying? So what had happened was that literally like 2 weeks before the tour kicked off, I got into a crazy ass car accident. And it's funny because the car accident happened. I had went to lock in the Lawrence date, which was at Mir. I was with the owner and everything. We was at a club in New Hampshire, and after that, we was getting ready to go to the after party, and some nigga ate the stop sign. Crazy, smashed into me.
Damn.
The nigga comes out the car. He's like, "Yo, I don't got paid." Some shit. He yelled out something. Come to find out, the car was stolen. It had no insurance, so I took a crazy loss. Like I fucked myself up. I couldn't sue nothing. I took a total loss. I took a crazy ass loss. I broke my foot. I broke my wrist. It was crazy. Like it was
what car? A nice
it was
car
an
too?
Audi. Yeah, I had an Audi A4 that I had just caught from the auction. It was fire. Like I loved it. So that had happened, and then that was right before the tour started. So I was off mad meds and stuff. You know, I was stressed. Like I'm like, damn, why would this happen to me now when this tour is about to change my life? Like I could do some crazy shit and change. You know, like be on the map. And I was depressed. My mom had to come from New York and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm sitting home, I can't move. I'm not making money. I see everybody out making moves and doing this. And it's like, I didn't know what was going to happen. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like going crazy. So the parties that I had in other states besides, I had 2 in Providence. And the parties that I had outside of Providence, I couldn't take care of them because I couldn't be there. I couldn't move, nothing. So I was going off the promoters that I had from those cities, telling me like, yeah, the party's about to be lit. It's about to be sold out. So I'm going off that. Like, I don't know for sure if it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So the 2 parties that I had in Providence, one of them sold out. It went crazy. Like, that shit went crazy. And then the second one that I did in Providence was a little bit slower, but it did all right numbers too. Didn't do numbers like I thought it was going to, like the first one, but it did numbers. But all the parties outside of New York, outside of Rhode Island, my bad, all the parties outside of Rhode Island, I had flopped because I wasn't attentive. I couldn't be, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't be attentive. It wasn't me. Nobody's going to do something for you the way you're going to do it. You can never leave somebody to be in charge.
Especially because that's how you're used to doing your business, where you're always there.
Exactly. And then you can't, money involved and all that, you know how that goes. So I flopped in all those shows and I lost a lot of money that I had invested. So
the shows happened.
The shows happened,
but tickets didn't sell.
Exactly,
from these
the numbers
shows.
didn't
But
do.
NTG and Demo Montana, they came to the shows.
They came to the shows. So so I didn't have. I lost some of the shows. You get what I'm saying? And I was como te estaba diciendo que yo estaba malo. I was fucked up.
You were injured.
So I had owed like 2 shows. I had owed Doba 1 show and I had owed NTG 1 show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, guys, I was fucked up. You get what I'm saying? We done made plenty of money together. Let's just keep working, and I'm gonna get you guys that money back. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, because what we're gonna do, we're not gonna stop here. Like we done made $500,000 with me. We're not gonna stop making money for 10G, 5G. You get what I'm saying? We're not gonna stop making money. Like let's keep working and let's keep making money. So I also had some investors in that. In the tour. You get what I'm saying? So it didn't go good, and everybody started, like one person triggered, and then everybody started, you get what I'm saying? But nobody knew what I really went through, like what I had went through. Like I just almost lost my life, and I didn't know what was my next step gonna be. You get what I'm saying? It's not like I was trying to run off or not pay anybody, or like I was just figuring shit out. How was I gonna come back? Because I had to. You get what I'm, and I still have to. I still gotta come back.
Yeah.
I'm still coming back from that, and I'm gonna come back from that. You know what I'm saying?
No, because especially the posts I saw, and you had a good record of them, right? There was posts of people basically damn near like threatening you, right, on social media with the videos and like, this guy, don't book with this guy because this and that, and this guy owes me this money, etc. One that stood out was, I think Messia left like a comment talking about like, oh, he owes me money too, and this and that, and I was like, man, why is Messia like chiming in? What was that, something from the past or something?
Yeah, that was a show that we did, and we didn't give him a deposit. The show didn't do too good because obviously, so it was bad, and then he started talking reckless, and that just triggered to leave it at. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like hablando no se entiende. Like, let's understand each other and let's come to an agreement.
Yeah.
Which the people that have, there's a lot of people that have understood that, like, yo, everybody goes through something. We all go through shit. Like, just get back up, fix everything, and let's go again. Which, that's what I'm going to do. That's my intentions. You know what I'm saying? Get knocked out 7, get back up 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 100%. That's what I'm gonna do. But it's like there's certain people that like they think acting all right and shit like that. What's that gonna do?
So where does your relationship stand with, like, for example, NTG and Debo Montana today?
So to be honest, NTG, like, we left it off like I told him I was gonna fix it. Like, he knows what's up. And then Doba, I really don't care where me and him stand, cause out of everybody, my loyalty was with him. Like, bro, you made $500,000 with me. And he know there's nobody, you can even ask his whole camp. There's nobody that booked him more than me. There's no promoter that done put the amount of money I put in his pocket. There's no promoter. A lot of artists can't say that.
Yeah.
NTG can't say one promoter put $250 in his pocket. Doba can't say one promoter put $500,000 in my pocket. You ask him that, he has to say me. And his whole team knows that. His whole camp, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. And A Boogie too, when I was fucking with him, we did like 4 or 5 shows. I put bread in his pocket. Every artist that I fuck with, I put bread in their pocket. It usually comes with 4 or 5 dates right away.
So it seems like it was a situation where you went through some personal shit, right? And you developed this relationship with these people, but then they seem to just care more about the business aspect,
exactly.
and they didn't care about the relationship you've built with them, especially the longevity and how you've done business so much with them. They were like, yo, you fucked me up this one time. It's fuck you forever.
Exactly.
And it's like, fuck you for life. And the shit is like, deaded. But are you in a process, or have you already paid them back? Or is it something that you're working on? And it's like to at least mend that level of like, yo, the money wise. Is that?
I'm going to mend that. Like, I'm going to fix that with everybody. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? That's something that I wouldn't even live if I wasn't. I wouldn't even. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? I can't even think. I wouldn't want to live with that behind. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm 100% has to be fixed, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back stronger than ever. It's gonna be 2.0.
And break down your situation medically. Like, did you get surgery? Like, what was it, the breakdown?
Thankfully, I didn't get surgery because I didn't want to. They wanted to do surgery on my wrist for it to heal different, but I didn't want to. My foot still fucked up, healing still. You know what I'm saying? Taking therapy and just living as days go. But like I said, I'm gonna fix this, and we're gonna come back stronger.
What's the biggest lesson you think that you learned from this type of situation? Do you feel like you might have bit off more than you could chew?
Now, the biggest lesson I've learned with this situation, I feel like money's the root of all evil. Without money, you're nobody. You're nothing. You get what I'm saying? If you don't have a dollar bill, you're nobody.
Oh, people, especially in your line of business, it's like
exactly.
You could see where people don't give a fuck about you. They only care about the money.
Bro, listen.
But this is something that, you would think someone would know, but it's like when you've done 30 shows with an artist, you might feel like you're building a relationship, but then with you, it fucked you up because it's like, damn, it's like, fuck me now forever because of this one situation. But to them, it's like, yeah, because fuck you because I just care about the money.
Exactly.
But it's something that you have to now, you've woken up now. Like, that this is something that you got to deal with everyone like this going
100%.
forward. And at the same time, if I'm you, develop a situation where you have a strong enough team where maybe there's like someone that is like if you're A, there's a B, someone that God forbid you get into an accident again, or something God forbid a death in the family, something that you just can't be there. You have someone that may be damn near, if not strong as you or popular as you, but has like that pull just like you a little bit where you can like have them handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna help you a lot. I feel like if you do that in the future.
100%. Everybody says if I would have had somebody. But all my buddies, they all have their own nights. They all have their own. You get what I'm saying? All the people that I would trust in that situation. But yeah, like without money, you're nobody, bro. And in this business, I've done seen the craziest cutthroat over money, and then it's like, why?
But that's how life is, man. If people look at business as just business, right? And especially when you're booking artists, it's something that, because I'm assuming, also give some background knowledge. Is there like contracts when you do this type of shit?
To be honest,
especially when it's like that level of money, like thousands of dollars. Like, is there contracts? Is there word of mouth? You just send them just cash app. Your cash app me real quick. Like, what's the process?
So to be honest, that's where I went. My whole career, I went wrong in that way because I never did a contract. It was always word of mouth.
Brown paper bag.
Since A Boogie, like, yeah, bro, I'm coming. Cause
Damn.
I always felt like, damn, that's real. Like, that's respect. Imagine to get A Boogie to come down, like, yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah. And you got cash for him ready.
When
Type shit.
you get what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
word of mouth.
It's not a lot of people who could say they did that. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Lil TJ, NTG, though, like, yeah, I'm pulling up when I get there. I have my bag ready. You know, you can not just anybody could go do that.
And it helps them, like, if we're being honest, it even helps them, even taxes, all types of shit.
Exactly.
It helps them everything.
But that's where it fucked me because if I was to do
the record,
contract
you're
and all
not
that,
keeping, you're not having the
Exactly.
contract record of this type of situation. Like I was talking about it recently on the Spanish podcast, where it's like my homies they were calling out the Dominican festival, etc. I'm like, yo, but have you guys ever emailed the Dominican festival, like trying to meet with them, etc.? Like, no, we just met with them in person. I'm like, listen, you have to be professional because if you keep, let's say, even an email, that's your receipt. Like, yo, I contacted this such and such. You keep like a receipt, a line of receipt, the same way you have like the DMs, right? You have DMs that show this. You keep a timeline of history.
Facts.
If you had the contract, you know, and if they don't oblige by that contract, bro, you could be up right now a couple M's, like
Hell
suing
yeah.
them. Like you could be up crazy suing them type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if they didn't oblige by the contract, but then vice
Sometimes-
versa, it could hurt you if it's like, because also how would it work? You might have to give them like a guaranteed money.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after this certain amount, it's like bonus. Like how would you know what I'm saying? You have to give them like a guaranteed solid number.
Another thing, like these artists is like, bro, they're dickheads. Like they are
The assholes.
They're assholes. You know, they think they're better than you. Like all that media shit, that's all a persona. Like they all really assholes. Like you do a contract with an artist, if you don't got her pickles, she's not gonna perform for you. Like shit like that. You know, like
Her
petty-
pickle?
Yeah, like
Oh, like
say
as like the
it's-
writer
Yeah, like a writer.
backstage and
Yeah,
shit.
like if you don't have that, it's a big like. And I've seen it. You get what I'm saying? A lot of these artists are dickheads.
Yeah. Has someone actually asked for a pickle?
Nah.
That'd be crazy. You got some pickle.
I've
That'd
worked
be
with
wild.
some dickhead artists like that.
What's
though.
the weirdest thing that they might have ever requested, like for a show, like that you needed it aside from the bag? Like it's like I gotta have this there.
Pizza,
Pizza.
yeah, pizza, soda, shit like
yeah.
that. Probably
Nothing crazy.
nothing crazy. I've seen like I heard like Coyle Ray's like she's like a real bitch. Like
Really?
she's not easy to work with.
God bless her heart.
Backstage,
fine as
type
fuck.
shit. Yeah, she's bad as hell. I like her. She's one of my.
I love her.
Beautiful lady.
Yeah, she's fire.
Beautiful lady. But now also, if NTG, Debo Montana, or anyone out there that's accused Nino Stackz of being a scammer is watching this right now, what would you say to them? What's your message to them now that you've broken your silence, you're coming out? What would you say to them right now if they're watching this?
I would say, I'm coming back. I'm coming stronger. Bright days ahead of me.
Yeah. What are some of the plans you have right now to make that like actually happen right now? Do you have something in mind? Like something going on?
Yeah, I have. Hell yeah, I have a few things going on. Like I'm getting back. I'm booking shows. I'm getting back into my artist rotation. You know,
Yeah.
building back that trust, that fan base. Cause it's like we control the nightlife out here. You know, we could press play and pause it whenever. We could turn the light on and off whenever. Cause it's like we know all the ins and outs. Take a break whenever. We really know all the ins and outs and what brings the people out. We the only
Yeah.
ones.
Talk about some of the competition. Like when it comes to this type of thing, right? What is the competition like? Does it get crazy? Like, do you have like new up and coming like promoters in Providence that want to like copy kind of what you're doing, or like not want to work with you but kind of work against you? Like, what is that competitive behavior and nature?
Yeah. To be honest, like this is very competitive. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously everybody wants to have the better party. Everybody wants to, shit. Like everybody wants your party not to be good and theirs to be lit. Like that's just how it is. It's fucked up, but that's just how it is. So it's like Club Live will be some promoters, and then Loretta will be another promoters. And obviously, they don't want the other club to be. You get what I'm saying? They right next to each other, but one club. You get what I'm saying? And shout out to both clubs because they family. Shout out Loretta. Shout out Club Live. But it's all they all know it too. Like as club owners, they all know it. It's all a competition.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they be like, "No, we're all cool, buddy. Yeah, okay. It's all a competition, bro.
Yeah.
You want your club to be better than, because that means more.
It's a
You get what I'm
business.
saying? It's a business at the end of the
Business
day.
again.
It's a business.
Business again, bro.
And that's why I feel like there's no growth here. You get what I'm saying? Because it's more of a you get what I'm saying? It's not like a New York where it's like you have a lot of options. There's a lot of things you could do. I feel like you come to Broad Street and it's all on a Saturday is the two clubs, La Vera or Club Live.
Yeah.
On Broad Street. What else you gonna do?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, listen, and the thing is, when it comes to money, it gets sticky. It gets sticky. That's why I do advise you going forward. You definitely got to move with contracts and shit, bro. Because this
and sturdy.
because this shit is like, shout out to my boy from middle school. You know what I'm saying, Jordy. But bro, you still owe Eric 50 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to, Eric sold him candy, and Jordy still owes him 50 cents.
Is
Bro.
he talking about Jordy Ramirez?
You remember Jordy? I think Jordy still owes him 50 cents.
Nigga, I know you're not talking about 40, bro.
I
The one that
forgot.
does tints?
I just remember we were friends with a Jordy that bought candy off Eric and owed him 50 cents or
Yo,
some shit.
throwing that nigga under the bus
So
is
I'm like,
crazy.
bro, it's like so people remember that shit forever. So it's like that's something that you gotta make sure you handle to completely like
This
almost like
nigga's hilarious.
wash yourself.
Yeah, it's just 'cause
Because I did wonder. I'm like I always like I'm not in the club life, I'm not into that really, but I know mad people who are, and I remember like Nino Stackz was always like consistently the name that
Every
was
weekend.
every weekend, and it was like Nino's. But then there was a moment where it was gone. It was like, what the fuck happened? But then this is what was happening this whole time, where you were
I was dealing with something personal. You
yeah
get what
dealing
I'm
with you had the accident, and then you also owed money because of the situation that happened, and the parties didn't execute. It's a risky
It's a
business,
super
man.
risky
You gotta get
business.
contracts, bro. You gotta get contracts.
It's super risky, and it's like you don't have anything to back you up because a lot of people, they don't want to get in. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want nothing to do with the nightlife business because of how risky it is. It could go left at any given point. My first show, I still have the video. The first show that I did with A Boogie, bro, he performed like 3 songs, and some niggas from Worcester fucked the whole party up. Like, they were fighting crazy. Thank God that we didn't lose. Like, we broke even.
Yeah.
But the party, like, it fucked it up. Some niggas from Worcester fighting. Like, in seconds, it could all be gone. You get? So a lot of people don't want to get themselves involved with that kind of business, like investors and stuff like that.
Do you still have a relationship and friendship with the people that you started with, like a Don, Nicholas, and these people?
All the time.
Yeah. So they've helped you out throughout the situation?
Yeah, like keeping my name clean. I'm hoping behind my back,
Yeah.
and just because they know me, they know what type of person I am. They know what type of heart that I have, and I'm not a bad person. Quizá, maybe I made the wrong decisions, but we all live and learn, and 1 foot forward at a time. You get what I'm saying? We all learn, and nobody's perfect. We all in life learning and falling and getting up, and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now listen, man. I feel like as long as you pay back anyone that's owed the bread, and on top of that, going forward, you develop something where you're more professional than anyone else, like contracts and shit. I think there could be a bright future for you, fixing that type of shit, because obviously reputation is everything.
Everything in this
Reputation
world.
is
And I've
everything.
learned that along the way. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm learning as I go, and I'm only becoming older. Like, I'm not getting younger. I'm learning as I go, and that's it. That's really the message I got for anybody.
Yeah. And again, for those watching right now in Providence, let's say Providence, they're watching.
Shout out to Miami chat. We outside. Oh, man.
What, oh shit! What the fuck is that?
Man, listen.
Might have been some illegal shit. The fuck
Bro,
just
we
happened?
gotta off topic real quick. We got a group chat. It's called the Miami chat. We've had it running for like 8 years straight.
God damn.
We started it. We all went to Miami.
Yeah, didn't you live in Miami?
No. We went to Miami spring break. All of us, our first time. This was like 2017, 2018. Bro, it was crazy. Like, literally everybody was over there. D. Gomes, Joan, Young Bobbi, all of us, bro. So we had texted, made a group chat, Miami chat, so we could know where everybody's at. Yo, we here. Yo, we on Collins. So whatever, the group chat happened in Miami, and we brought the group chat back home, and we just never separated. It's just been, and that group chat, bro, that group chat, you get roasted, you get crazy.
I heard about this group chat,
It'd be crazy.
Allegedly, my boy OSF hit me like, oh, bring up, allegedly he said to bring up the Miami chat. I'm like, what's going on with this Miami chat? It sounded like some shit from like a documentary,
Bro, it's
like
shit
a Netflix
I can't
doc.
even say in here, but it's crazy. It's a crazy group chat.
Listen, man, you're in a very there's no more. You can't get more down bad than what you've been in the situation as a businessman and your reputation.
I've been at my lowest, like literally the darkest days of my life, and I just keep pushing. Cause, you know, I know it's gonna pay off. Everything is gonna pay off. Everything happens for a reason, you know? If this was my call and if this was my downfall, then be it. But I'm gonna get up. And those who know me knows I get up 10 times harder than how I fell down.
Listen, and for anyone watching, you know, because my phone's literally blowing up. People like, I'm transparent as can be, bro. People saying, why are you having why is he on?
My group chat too.
Why is this he's slimed people in Providence, etc. And I'll tell you
ran
this,
out on the state.
and I'll tell you this much respectfully, I can have anyone in the fucking world that I want to have on this podcast. And on top of that, he hit me up respectfully. I had questions and he gave me the answers. So why can you be mad at that? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you be mad at that? Now, if you want to come on, you hit me up respectfully instead of like a yo. You want to send me a proper email, proper message. You know, you want to come on? Open invite. Ain't nobody picking no fucking sides over here. Stop with that weird shit, man.
People weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But listen, if you are someone that he allegedly owes money to, etc.,
Tell
you
him
know,
reach out.
if you have proof, reach out.
Reach out.
Reach out. You know, because listen, if people that know me, Jesus Christ. And if you don't, that's why you don't. God bless you. But Nino, listen, any last words you want to tell the people, you know, because they're watching. You know, so any
like I said, like.
And you answered some dope shit earlier. You know what I'm saying? That people,
I'm
you know what I'm
coming
saying?
back. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back. We gonna fix everything, and it's gonna be 2.0. 2.0. It's gonna be Nino Stackz 2.0. Better.
Listen, you know, and listen. This is my thing with these promoters. They always want to work with me, etc. Let's work together.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
build each other
get
up.
A Boogie on here.
Let's build each other up.
Let's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A Boogie
Facts,
with the hoodie
facts.
or
Cash Cobain is coming. Cash Cobain.
If you got
Cash Cobain is
contacts.
coming.
I did not know Anna Montana lives in Central Falls. Let's have
No,
Anna
in Fall
Montana.
River. You really
Oh,
didn't
Fall
know that?
Rivers?
Nah.
Fall River?
You really didn't know
I
that?
did not know that.
Nigga, nah.
No, that's Hannah
No,
Montana.
that's
not
Anna
Miley
Montana.
Cyrus. Not Miley Cyrus.
Anna.
Anna Montana.
Anna, bro.
Anna Montana.
Damn, you don't know
Look it up,
Anna,
bro.
Yeah.
Do your research. Beautiful girl. God bless. Allegedly. I don't know. I only know one woman.
I'm not mad at that.
But when it comes to I would love to I feel like that's something that could be developed where if artists come through, bro, like we should treat this, especially like if A Boogie's making that much of a bag, like coming to here, like we should be just the same way they treat Breakfast Club. They go to New York, you stop by the biggest platform in Rhode Island because ain't nobody want to see A Boogie with the hoodie on WPRI. Nobody wants to see the road show. A Boogie with the hoodie on the road show, Channel 10. Like what?
On the Jaws
You know what I'm saying?
Depression
But
show.
come on here.
It ain't gonna be on 106 no more because that's gone.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
fine.
come on here. You know what I'm saying? We develop that relationship. They come here. It could be after the show, before the show, whatever the case may be. Because I'm more interested in that. I've gotten money offered to host, etc. I don't want the money.
Yeah, I understand.
I want
100%.
I
It's not
want
even worth
I
it.
want the relationship. I want to help the city. I want to let's build a relationship. Let's do some content together. You know, I think that makes more sense.
100%.
That makes more sense.
And this is really because I'm always on my phone. I live on my phone. This is
I
one
could
of
tell,
the
I
number,
could tell,
this
I
is
could tell.
number one on the state type shit. Like you guys doing your thing here. This is fire.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
100%. Like I'm tuned in every day. I live on my phone, so
Yeah.
that's all I see. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
guys doing your thing. 100%. This is fire.
And like I said, Nino reached out respectfully, and this has been planned for months. Almost feel like almost feels like a year, but it's not a year.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
been
been a
mad
minute.
long.
It's been a minute though. It's been a minute. So round of applause. Thank you for coming through, brother. Thank you for listening to the
Appreciate you guys
studio.
for having me, bro.
And
For
thank you
real.
for
Love.
being vulnerable, being honest, you know. And listen, if tomorrow a story breaks out, you know, Kendrick Lamar gets scammed in Providence and it's Nino, we're gonna have to cover it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna hold you to that fire. So let's hope that it's the positive side where it's like in the future we could report like a story like, yo, the Nino Stackz comeback, like he did a crazy big party.
100%.
You know, because that's what
100%, and we're gonna do it together. We 100%. We gonna
yeah,
the
whoever it is,
comeback
bring
bigger.
them through. Bring them through.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? But again, round of applause. Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming through. I'll walk you out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nino Stackz.
Appreciate you guys for
And then
having
we're
me.
gonna continue the stream. We got Noel with some political news and then some local news stories, and then we out of here. Stay locked in. Club Ambition Podcast Cap.
Nice meeting you, bro.
Hey, nice meeting you, Brody. Yo, no, keep the political shit short, bro. That shit's a snooze fest, bro. Respectfully.
Yo, bro. But the fans love it. They be in the comments. telling
Nah,
they love it.
them niggas don't know none of that shit.
Yeah. Just you're just a fucking hater who don't want
That
to be,
shit's-
who don't want to educate himself on the issues of the world.
Guys, put in the chat if you care about the politics. Hit me with a 1. If you don't really give a fuck about the politics, hit me with a 2. And for that one guy that, and for that one guy that's always in the chat asking about Edwin, he's here. He finally left his room.
What guy? What?
There's
that'd be a
one.
nigga
There's
who's always
one
asking
nigga
about you.
always asking for you,
You
bro.
want your cock.
He might want your
Who's
cock.
that?
Soft.
Soft is crazy.
Yeah.
So they're wildin'. How's everything, guys? It's been a while.
I had to spit a ball. Nigga, fuck the Yankees. Fuck the
Yeah.
Bronx. Fuck that entire organization.
Trash.
Fuck
What's
Volpe.
the camera, Marloon?
Fuck Max
this
Fried.
one?
Is this one right here?
Yeah, that
Fuck Max Fried. Fuck your super bullpen is trash.
Bums.
You niggas ain't the evil
Stan
empire,
can't play
nigga.
outfield anymore.
Nigga, you niggas ain't the evil empire no more. You niggas are the Care Bears. Eat my dick, nigga. Fuck New York, nigga. Red Sox won tonight.
Botong.
What did you talking
Come
about,
on,
boy?
Riva.
Nigga, Yankees
So that's why this
lose.
nigga's here.
What did you talk about?
I'm here because I miss my friends.
What are we
and,
talking
we'll
about?
Talk some
Damn, we're getting vulnerable too. Damn, everyone's getting vulnerable today.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on right now? Niggas got their vaginas on.
Damn.
Nigga got the vagina.
shit. No, I didn't want to intrude because when I came in, it seemed like shit was like deep as fuck. I was like,
Sense.
Yo, look
Yeah.
how many ones I got in the chat, you bitch ass nigga. They want to hear about this politics shit. You just full of shit. Get your knowledge up. Download some news apps. Get the notifications on.
5 topics is a lot, though, Noah. It's 5 is a lot.
Five is
It's
a
three.
lot.
We're only doing 3.
Okay,
Five,
okay.
five is a lot.
Five is a
Nigga,
lot.
not everyone cares about that shit.
5 is a lot.
Well,
No,
what
it's
was
not
it
even.
about?
It's not that. I wouldn't say
that's
that.
just
People
exactly what
care.
it is.
No, people care.
5 is crazy.
No.
It's 3.
That
No,
shit's
and
a
we
lot.
need.
we're at
No.
CNN.
That shit's a lot. Let's be
We
honest.
need them.
5 is a lot.
Five
But
word
5 is a
fucking
lot.
CNN.
We have 3.
Oh shit.
All right, let's go.
All right.
If I start falling asleep, guys, I'm gonna mute him. I'm just
Start with the sexiest one.
The sexiest one.
Yeah. Captivate me. As a nigga that doesn't give a fuck about politics, captivate me.
All right, we'll start with the
crazy.
serious one, then we'll do the bullshit one.
So see if it's
a maniac, bro.
if it's bullshit, then what are you
Nah.
talking about?
So the serious one is
You got gum?
I don't got gum for you. It is
That's a yes and a no.
that's eat my dick, nigga. Yo, you want to be a hater?
It's probably that Dollar Tree shit either way. Fuck you.
There be deals.
Dollar Tree
there.
got good
Dollar
deals.
Tree got
Nah,
good deals.
fuck
They
that.
got
got
That's
good deals.
That's 3 chews and that's flavors gone.
3
What?
chews.
What? So what? Walmart
Malone got them
tastes better?
choppers. Malone got them choppers. What type of teeth?
Go
talking
ahead, nigga.
shark
Talk
teeth.
about your fucking politics.
Yo, all right, so
People are dying, Mar. We need politics. We need some politics.
this nigga's
we need
so
some
angry.
politics
He's
stories.
so angry, bro. He's so angry.
Oh, look, the guy that I was asking about you is right there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Oh, he just said he's falling asleep already.
Fuck that nigga. All right, so update on Kilmar Abrigo Garcia. So if you don't know this story,
I don't.
All right. Kilmar was actually deported back in March of this year. He was sent to El Salvador. The reason why he was sent to El Salvador, and he was sent there to serve a sentence out in the notorious CECIOT mega prison. You've probably seen it on IG or like Twitter or TikTok. It's the prison that the El Salvador president made to take out the gangs in El Salvador.
Yeah.
So this gentleman was deported and sent to that prison because they claimed that he had MS-13 gang ties back in 2019 because he was arrested at a Home Depot parking lot. And this was how they connected him to MS-13. He was wearing a Bulls hat
Oh my god.
and he was wearing a sweater. Both the sweater design and the Bulls hat is considered to be MS-13 gear.
Damn. Can't even be a Michael Jordan fan no more.
So because he was an illegal immigrant, he was already fried. They tied in the gear and they said, oh, he's an MS-13 gang member from El Salvador. That's why he's here illegally. In 2019, a judge ultimately ruled that you can't deport this guy because if you do, he would be at risk of being killed by MS-13 down there for the fake connection.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he would also possibly be arrested. So they gave him immunity from being deported. Now, here's the thing. This became an
So
entire...
he wasn't deported.
No.
He was gonna
Until
get deported.
2019, he wasn't deported.
Okay.
Since 2019 until March of 2025, he was fine.
Okay.
Then Trump decided to deport him and 2 other people, right?
They killed him.
No, they sent that nigga to El Salvador, and they sent him to the mega prison. Then a judge, a federal court judge, rules that he was wrongfully sent out there because, according to a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement official, there was an administrative error, and he was never supposed to actually be deported. He ended up being deported because there was a final order of removal, and there was nothing they can do at that point. So this becomes a whole issue. It was all over the news back in April. I don't know if you remember this. And a judge had ordered Trump to send this nigga back. They were like, yo, we need him back. You illegally deported him. You broke the law by doing this.
Yeah.
And it got so bad it ended up in the Supreme Court. In June, they finally brought him back. But they brought him back because a Tennessee court allegedly was claiming that he was participating in a years-long conspiracy to haul undocumented immigrants from Texas to the interior of the United States. So he had to now come back to go to court.
Jesus.
And face another trial for a separate crime. This is where it gets a little funny. So from June to August, this nigga's going back. He's in court. He's in Tennessee. He's originally from Maryland. They finally allow him to be, they finally let him go on parole. And they let him go back to Maryland. Just for him to report to his ICE parole officer. And the ICE officer arrests him. And now they're threatening to send him back, but they're not deporting him to El Salvador. They're deporting him to Uganda. Yes. And on Twitter, Uganda was trending. And I click on it, like, why is this shit trending?
That's why it was trending?
Yes.
I saw it trending.
Bro, it was trending because they're trying to send this nigga back to Uganda, like to Uganda, not back to Uganda,
he's
to
not from
Uganda.
Uganda.
He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
from Uganda. He has no relationship to Uganda. And there's like racist people on Twitter saying, good, go to Uganda. like, bro, what? Bro, this story is insane.
So how did they end
Why
up
Uganda?
with Uganda? Why Uganda?
Because
They could pick anywhere, no?
they could pick anywhere. It was on some racist shit.
That's
like,
fucked up.
It was fucked up. No, so he wouldn't be able to come back. He'd be gone. There was a whole issue though. Apparently, according to his lawyer, U.S. authorities try to make an agreement with him. They try to make a plea deal that said, I'll send you to Costa Rica. You just have to plead guilty. And you'll be like, we won't charge you. You won't serve any federal crime. He denies the plea deal. And that's why they're threatening to send him to Uganda. This story is everywhere. Like, this is the biggest story on Twitter right now. It's trending in 3 different ways. Uganda, the guy's name, and El Salvador. Like, bro, it was to a point that El Salvador president was in the United States and they're talking to him like congressional leaders. They're like, we need this guy back.
Yeah.
You illegally got him there. The courts have already decided he needs to come back. And he goes, that's not my decision to make. It's your president's.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, as of today, a U.S. district judge ruled that he will not be deported to Uganda. They need to have a trial. The judge needs to see this case and make sure that everything is correct. But obviously, they're not going to send him to Uganda. He has no ties. He has no family. This is literally just done by Donald Trump as like, I'm going to shit on this kid. Like, I'm going to shit on this dude to make a point.
God damn.
This is a very sad situation because if you ever seen that prison, it's the
How old
prison
is he
from
again?
hell. He's 29.
Young.
Young, bro. His life is getting destroyed. And he has absolutely no relationship to MST.
He might be there forever. He might be there forever.
Now so what if everything that happens, he ends up getting set free and shit like that? Can he sue the fuck out of the fucking country?
Bro, I don't even think
No.
I don't think he's illegal.
Oh, he's
No.
not.
He's not
you can't-
legal.
oh,
He's not
okay.
legal,
You
bro.
can't. Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
How about the family if they are?
If that was the case, there'd be so many
Damn, what
lawsuits.
happened?
Man,
His
don't
life
go
fell
home.
asleep.
Man, don't go home.
Yeah. But yeah, and that's why you're laughing. This is a serious story, nigga.
Next topic. What you got?
Yeah. Disrespectful ass nigga. I wasn't laughing at the situation. Nigga, you laughing at my news. Continuing on. We'll do the bullshit one last.
We gotta get. We should make this like a show for real. Like have that. This should be like a segment with like a theme song.
no
being
bullshit.
deadass.
No bullshit.
I don't
That's
see why
no
not.
bullshit. Yeah. No bullshit.
Make him producer. Edwin's a producer.
Let Edwin produce it. CNN
Makes
knows
beats.
that. You can produce the song, bro. Second topic of news, pretty big. Update on the National Guard situation. So today, Donald Trump signed a bunch of executive orders. That's what Vic was referring to when he made the dictatorship statement, is because
Yeah.
he's been doing executive orders all day.
There was a crazy one today.
Yeah, there was one on the National Guard. He said,
You heard that?
Nigga Marlou just farted like crazy.
You heard that?
Yo, bro, relax.
Kid, yo.
Oh
This
my God.
nigga's
This nigga-
legs falling asleep,
This
farting.
nigga's old, bro. Nigga's falling apart. Oh
You
shit,
gotta get you some Tums, bro.
nigga, you gotta get him a lot, nigga. Nigga want a gum. This nigga's nasty. So
What was the big one today, though? What was the
that
big-
was the
Big
big
executive order.
The second one, this is the biggest executive order he signed. So Donald Trump signed an executive order today, August 25th. This executive order is tasked the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, with establishing specialized units in the National Guard that will specifically be trained and equipped to deal with public order issues. Now, you need to understand, if you haven't been keeping up with this issue, we reported on it before, the National Guard was sent in D.C. Now, here's the thing. Donald Trump has the legal authority to have the National Guard serve as the police in the District of Columbia because under, I'll tell you right now the law, it is the Paucis Comitatus Act. He has a Title 32 ability. So he has the right to say, hey, DC, I'm going to suspend the police department. The National Guard is now in charge of enforcing the law. And when he did that, bro, it's chaos. You go on Twitter, niggas are like, there's literally tanks being pointed at civilians.
Oh my God.
Nice.
People are walking, like people with straight AR, like ARs are walking up to civilians, asking them questions, arresting black people, harassing black kids. It's a whole thing
Where?
in DC. But it's because DC's not a state. DC's technically a federal territory that's under the control of the President of the United States. It's like a whole technicality. So what Donald Trump did with this executive order was he specified that the National Guard has to be on a state of constant, like basically reinforcement. They need to be prepared to operate and mobilize like a task force that can assist the state if need be because of lawlessness or any type of issue. The problem is that's already their duty as the National Guard. They have to be prepared and they are ready for these type of scenarios. The problem is this, legally Donald Trump under that same law does not have the right to send the National Guard to be police. He can only send them against the orders of the governor if there's mass lawlessness. So let's say what happened in LA with the riots. He has the legal right to send in the National Guard even if Gavin Newsom said no because the law recognizes that. But he's only there to control that situation. He has to leave the moment the situation is over. The law states only the governor can ask the president or initiate the National Guard themselves as the police of that state. So what a lot of people are thinking is going to happen is this. In the southern states like Missouri, Alabama, Georgia, and a bunch of other states, Florida, their conservative governors are going to use this executive order to put the National Guard in cities that have high crime rates and suspend the police forces. The problem is in the Democratic cities like Chicago, which Trump was threatening to send the National Guard to, like New York City, he legally doesn't have the authority. The governor of Illinois has to do that. Or the governor of New York City has to do that. So we don't know what's really about to happen. But I'm going to be real with you. The last thing you want is the National Guard with tanks pointing it at civilians. And these niggas with AR-15s walking on the street like they're doing right now in D.C. because they think that there's too much lawlessness in this country.
Is there? Do you think that there's like how much of it is true and how much of it is false as far as if you had to guess the crime in DC?
Crime in D.C. has been down for the last 30 years. This is a tactic that I think he did, looking at everything prospectively, to distract from what's happening overseas and his lack of results over there. And then the second reason is the Epstein files. Because his camp cared a lot about that. Like, that's a huge thing for a lot of Trump supporters. So I think he did this to distract away from that and give them a win. Because remember, it's the party of law and order. That is what the Republican Party is referred to as. So for a lot of people watching, we're like, oh, you're doing this to ramp up your base, and it's working. Niggas on Twitter are hyped. They're like, yeah, let's take down the lawlessness. Yo, in this country, lawlessness has, like, violent crime has dropped in the last 30 years. Gang crime has dropped in the last 30 years. The shit we see on TV is not real anymore. Even when we were kids and, like, Chicago was bugging, that still wasn't as bad as LA in the 90s. Like, across the board in this entire country, crime has fell on average. It's just not a thing anymore. Gang culture is dying. Like, this is a real phenomenon. So, God bless.
So it might be some fucking bullshit happening.
Yeah, it's him
DC.
distracting. Illinois, he's bringing up Chicago. Chicago's crime rate has dropped. Baltimore's crime rate has dropped. These countries, I mean, these states, these cities, all their crime rates are dropping.
I heard it's picking up in LA though. I heard LA's crazy.
Prospectively,
We've been hearing that though for a while.
we can't be victims of the moment. That'd be the issue. Niggas be victims of the moment.
People are like scared to go
mass
to LA.
shootings going down too, cause shit, man, that shit's
Where? What?
insane.
Where?
Mass shootings.
I haven't heard about a lot of them. Mass shootings are always up though, but there's also the way you define mass shootings. I think if 2 or more people get
You said
killed,
that kind of cryptically. You got a gun in your pocket? What the
No,
fuck is going on?
There's just crazy people. Out here. There's a lot of crazy
Mass
people
shootings
these
be
days.
happening, you know.
yeah.
I ain't
a lot
she was like, damn, this nigga about to pull it
This
out.
nigga, you wearing a sweater
What's
too,
going
nigga.
on in
You
here?
wearing a sweater, nigga.
They got that shit tucked. God
Yeah, bro.
damn. What, next story or
That's
final?
the last one. This is the bullshit one. This is one of the executive orders that made everyone go crazy because this is actually illegal. So Trump signs an executive order for flag burning. So he's arguing that he wants to make it a 1-year jail sentence if you burn a flag, the American flag, to incite violence or civil unrest, like as when you're doing a protest or a riot.
So you could burn. So technically, you could still burn an American flag if it's like a piece of art, a fancy art gallery,
Yeah.
museum. It's like burning America, the burning of America.
Or
like
if
you're
you're
burning a flag,
Oh,
you
it
can't go to
depends
jail
on
for
the-
that.
The
No.
intention.
It's the intention.
The intention.
So if you're doing it on some like death to America and you got like mad niggas around you and you're like fucking up the block, under this executive order, you will go to jail for a year. But if you do it on some calm shit, like we link up tomorrow and burn the flag because we don't really fuck with America
Some
right now.
calm shit.
On some calm shit, we throw some burgers on the burning flag. We're good. We throw some glizzies on the burning flag. We're
now.
fine
For now.
for now.
If you
Here's-
say if it's art.
Here's the issue, though. Even that is against the law. So, the landmark U.S. Supreme Court ruling that made flag burning constitutional was Texas versus Johnson in 1989,
Yes.
which held that burning the American flag as a form of political protest is a protected symbolic speech under the First Amendment. The court ruled 5-4 that the government cannot prohibit the expression of an idea simply because society finds it offensive. This decision was later reaffirmed in the United States versus Eachman 1990 when the court struck down a new federal law banning flag burning. So the federal courts, the Supreme Court, which essentially, and I know a lot of us didn't like pay attention during civics, the Supreme Court is the interpreter of the law.
Only civics I know, nigga, is Honda.
God bless.
Don't know what you talking about. Talking about Honda Civics, nigga, Honda Accord, nigga, Nissan Altima,
nigga-
Yo,
Nissan Maxima.
Big dropping some
That was
jokes.
funny. That was
today.
funny. That was
I'm
a
dropping
joke.
gems, and this nigga
This
Martin
sounds
put the
it.
camera on me. I'm dropping gems.
He's
Nigga,
dropping some
damn.
gems. He's dropping.
Yo, you threw
I
me
might have to
off
do it
with
again.
the 50 Cent shit
Only,
earlier. That shit was
I thought we were
hilarious.
supposed to take this,
What the
this,
fuck was I
this
saying?
segment serious.
only
According to the mids, 69, 70. You know what I'm saying? We got to pay
only
attention.
civics I know is Honda.
That was hard.
All right,
That was funny.
I continue.
Clip it, clip it.
Get out and repeat it.
You have to repeat it. You have to repeat it.
It's like a rapper. It's like a rapper when he
Clip it.
just when he hits a bar. You heard that?
Run that back. Run that beat back. Put my
Nissan, Honda,
vocals up.
Chevy. Nissan, Honda, Chevy.
Nigga,
Nissan, Honda, Chevy.
that was
And that
funny.
Nissan, Honda, Chevy. I be ready.
was funny.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
God damn.
So this is where I end my segment. We say the word Supreme Court a lot. Supreme Court of the United States is who they basically interpret the law. So if a case comes in the Supreme Court, their job is to interpret it as the third branch of the government, the executive branch. I mean the judicial, I apologize. And their job is to determine, because the thing is when you write a law, you can't write a perfect law. So it's their jobs to interpret it in the scenarios that they're put in, the laws put in different situations. The job of the executive branch, which is the presidential branch, is to enforce that law. So when I say the Supreme Court ruled flag burning is constitutional because it's a form of enacting your First Amendment right, that means they read the First Amendment and they determined in that scenario, the law protects that action.
You can do it.
Exactly. And it is the job of the president to defend that ruling. That's how you balance the different branches. You don't have a dictatorship. This nigga basically said, eat my dick. I don't care what you feel. even though this is the law of the land, I'm going against it. So this executive order is going to end up in the Supreme Court at some point because it is unconstitutional.
My thing is like, I don't know. Why would you want to burn a flag if it's not for artistic expression?
Anger.
It's like it's a sign of anger. That's
People protest a lot, and that's probably done a lot during protests. So they're gonna create them. That's why
like
they
if someone
created it.
burned, bro. If someone burned like the Dominican flag in front of me, I might slap them in the face. I'll be like,
Yeah.
But that's the point of the ruling was like, even if you're offended, you should still be allowed to do this. Because
I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
because it's your First Amendment right.
I'm
It's
not
right to
gonna
free
feel some
speech.
type of way for someone burning a flag.
Yeah,
You don't like the country and shit like that. It is what it is, bro.
that's your beliefs.
Yeah. Why would I get pissed off at that?
You know, Trump is. He's very patriotic too.
No,
It's
you,
like-
That's for his
that's
base.
his own motion.
I mean,
you have
if
to keep it up.
if you are the president of the United States, the president of the United States should
Oh,
be
yeah, of course.
all for not having people burn the American flag. Kind of a no-brainer. I think
Yeah.
any country should
That makes
advocate for
sense.
that to
Makes
not
sense.
burn the flag that represents your country. You know what I'm saying? And then legally, if it's already a thing, but then I guess increasing the jail time and all that, or making jail time for that.
Yeah,
You know, I'm surprised.
Jail time
I'm
is
surprised
crazy.
he didn't do life.
Jail time is crazy.
Surprised they didn't put
I would
life.
understand like a fine.
Vic.
Getting
Surprised he didn't put
fined.
life,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand
year.
getting
I'm
fined.
A
surprised
year
they
is
didn't put life.
crazy. Vic, a year for burning a flag?
Yeah, that's
I'd be in
crazy.
Give
jail
him
right
life.
now.
Give him life.
How many times I burned the American flag?
Give him life.
He must be burning in like in a
Give him
fucking
life!
demonic ass way, yo. God damn.
You should burn
Demonic
the flag in a
whale?
piece.
What you say?
I thought you said demonic whale.
But yeah, Twitter was going crazy. It's just ironic the party of free speech is against free speech. God bless.
We spoke about tonight Trump's hand already, right? Correct? We spoke about
Yes,
that topic
we
before
talked
Nino
about
came in.
that, yeah.
We the Love Island reunions tonight. I'm gonna go home and watch it,
Everyone's
and I gotta go
posting it.
watch alofoke.
Reunion.
Uh,
That shit ended not that long
Hey,
ago.
don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it. Don't
spoil it.
But
Never
something
seen-
happened
I've never
tonight.
seen
We
one
might
episode.
fight you, bro.
On top of the Love Island reunion happening tonight, right? There's also rumors of Bryan and Amaya breaking up. I'm not sure if they break up on the reunion, but stories broke before the actual Love Island reunion, about 12 hours before in the morning, where Amaya overnight was on TikTok reposting like emo, sad girl, solo breakup type of TikToks. And it's like, what is she doing? Like, what are you doing? You're in a relationship with Bryan. You guys won Love Island, right? You won what, $100,000. You guys won this money. What are you doing, right?
I can't lie.
Then,
Orlandria and Nick, they've been cooking with the ads.
oh no, they're getting in bags.
Yeah,
then,
they're playing it right.
They unfollowed each other. So it's like, oh, they unfollowed each other, so they have to
Oh
have
my
broken
God,
up.
People really keep a track of these people.
I mean, you gotta
It's
think
Love
about it,
Island, bro.
This is Love
It's Love
Island, and
Island.
these are they're the
Yes.
winners. It's not like it's like, oh, the runner-ups, like you'll care, but the winners, you gotta think about it. People voted for them. I voted for them because Amaya and I think like they're a good couple. Like, oh, I want them to win the competition.
Mhm.
They get that money. Now it's like less than a month later, you break up. It's like, damn.
Nick and Orlandria look like a better couple right now.
I don't really believe in Nick Landria. I don't
don't
believe in that
believe- I don't
relationship.
believe that
God
shit.
bless their hearts.
That's another Love Island.
that's
I
money-
think
that's money
Nick
moves.
Landria
That's money
Landria
moves.
is
Money moves.
propaganda.
So
Money
there's a
moves.
Dominican
Interracial
version now, right?
propaganda.
Money moves.
The
There's a
Dominican girl,
Dominican version.
Amaya,
Talk
she's the
about
one
it.
that broke up.
Amaya.
No,
he's
the
talking about
show.
fucking shit.
Oh yeah, we
the-
spoke about it earlier. Alofoke. That's a new show
Yeah.
that's on right now.
That ain't no Love
I
Island,
seen
though.
some
That
clips,
ain't no
man.
Love
There was
Island.
some girl making some salami. Oh my god. she
No, that
didn't
show's
even know how
phenomenal.
to
This
cook.
show's phenomenal. This show's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
It was so
Well,
funny.
leave a comment of any your craziest, especially if you guys are watching this after the reunion. What's the craziest moment from the reunion? I hope they made that shit 5 hours. Not sure if they did.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is.
I'll check right.
You
Let's
saw
check
the
right
videos
now.
I sent you though. Like, was that a rollout for that, the reunion? Because that in itself was a reunion.
No, I think that was like an interview that someone did.
No, yeah, but it was all of them. Well, not all of them, but a good majority of them in one fucking room.
Let me see. The reunion would be under here, right? Reunion 2 hours long. Wow.
I think that's how it was last year.
Okay. Listen, give me 2 more hours. I'll pay for that shit. I'm gonna lie to you. I would pay for a fucking 10-hour reunion, unfiltered.
Damn,
we
you ate
talking
that
almost
show
went.
up. You ate it up.
No, he loves
Damn.
that show.
Put
He
that
loves
shit
this
on me.
bro. He loves that shit. Are we gonna talk about Jake
Put that
Paul
shit in my veins.
and Tank?
Jake Paul's fighting Tank, and I think it's
The
What?
dumbest shit
It's
ever.
the dumbest.
What? No way.
Yeah, bro.
That's real?
Yes.
Next year or this year?
This year, bro.
Jake Paul
Holy
fighting Tank. And my
shit.
thing is, Jake Paul is a genius though because people are gonna watch it obviously because it's Tank and Jake Paul.
How much is the weight difference though? Like 100 pounds?
60, I think.
But Jake Paul's money is people hoping to see him lose.
Literally.
So as long as he does fights where people want to see him, hope to see him lose, people are gonna watch his fights, right? The Tank fight to me is a no-brainer for him to lose, but I'm predicting it right now. What's gonna happen?
He's gonna
No
It's gonna be a
decision.
draw.
Draw, yeah,
Some
draw.
bullshit.
Or he's gonna win
Because
without a
they're
KO.
marketing
Yeah.
they're marketing geniuses.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
gonna be like,
let him
what?
get KO'd.
Tank did that? Oh my God, Jake Paul! Oh my God!
got
He's winning
60
on this.
pounds
He's
on
winning
him,
off
man.
decision. No, it doesn't matter. Edwin.
His money, bro. His own money.
No, it's not even about money. It's that Tank can fight.
No, yeah.
Tank can like fight for real. Tank
He's
can hit
fast.
for real.
And
My thing is this, right? Tank fighting Jake, I think, is good for the business of boxing.
You think so?
Yeah, because people it's boxing.
Nah, Vic.
Any type of boxing
The boxers are
is
mad.
good for the business of boxing.
The boxers are mad.
By on paper.
Because he's
Boxers
dodging.
kinda- I
He's
feel
dodging
like-
right now.
I feel like boxers kind of want to see him get knocked out too.
Bro, he's
It's-
dodging.
But I think it affects his career as
Yeah.
far as like, bro, we
Your
don't want to
legitimacy.
see you fight with him.
Yeah.
Tank, we want to see you fight. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Crawford, get in the ring.
Or keep going. Even Canelo.
Who's
Like, you know what I'm
Crawford?
saying? The Crawford fight, Canelo, like he could go to other weight classes. He could do so much more different things. Seeing him and Jake Paul is like,
A few niggas was on Twitter saying he's ducking. A few of these boxing niggas was mad. They're mad because they've been asking him for a fight. He won't give it to them.
but then also, who should Jake Paul fight? Jake Paul's been calling out Canelo Alvarez. Like,
No,
who should he
Canelo will
fight?
Destroy him.
I think Jake Paul should try to make this shit serious. But then technically,
What's
you could
his
say
record right now?
because people always argue he's not fighting a real
It's like
boxer.
40-2.
He's not fighting a real
No,
boxer.
I'm
So
talking
now we have
about,
Jake Paul fighting
Paul.
the best boxer.
Literally,
Currently.
in his weight class.
So
yeah.
it's like, you can't say that Jake Paul's not fighting a real boxer. But I hope there's no weird rules. I hope they can full on blowout fight. But you know there's gonna be some weird
No.
stipulations. You can't drink water after 5 p.m.
It's gonna be
Some
like the
weird
Floyd fight.
bullshit rules.
Jake Paul's 12-1.
I think it was his loss to Floyd.
Because if they could go all out, if Tank
We'll kill him.
should do that first round. Just knock him out.
You said Floyd?
Yeah, he fought Floyd. You don't remember when he fought Floyd?
Mayweather?
Yes, Floyd Mayweather fought one of them. Was it Jake or
No,
Logan
it was
Paul.
Logan.
It was Logan.
He
Oh,
lost to
it was Logan.
Tight Fury.
He fought Fury.
Well, his son.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah,
his
he
brother,
did.
his
He fought the
brother.
brother. He fought the
Yeah.
brother. You're right. I be mixing them up.
We posted last week that the Providence Place Mall is going to be up for sale in September, right? And it went viral. People in the comments were leaving ideas what should happen to the Providence Place Mall. And I wanted to highlight some of these comments because it was pretty unique. I didn't expect these type of comments. Someone said that turn this location into an indoor water theme park. Imagine the Providence Place Mall, an indoor water theme park. Someone said a casino.
That's not a bad
make it
idea.
a casino.
They'll destroy the one in Tiverton though, and the one in
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
It's
Yeah,
a good
that'll
idea,
never happen.
casino.
They won't let that happen.
My boy, a shout out to my guy, Property Plug, right? This guy said at one point before Providence Place was there, that was going to be the location
For the
for
Patriots.
the Patriots Stadium.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
So they
man.
wanted to make the Gillette Stadium the Providence Place Mall location.
Yeah.
That's great. Imagine
makes
that
sense.
shit.
because the exit's right there for.
I mean,
mass.
it would have been crazy.
That would have been
100%.
insane,
That'd have
bro.
been insane. That would have been hard.
Tom Brady rocking down Broad Street
Yeah.
with a
With a
Dominican,
chimney.
with a Dominican baddie.
We put a fucking.
Damn, I would have wanted to see that. Damn.
But that's when the Patriots were ass.
They probably would have been better
No.
in Providence.
Why do niggas just lie?
You know what I'm saying?
With
I mean,
Bledsoe as the fucking quarterback?
God bless him, bro. Only civics I know is Accords.
Yo,
Um,
this nigga keeps
what?
saying that shit, bro.
People like close the mall. People in the comments saying close the mall, close the mall. We don't need the mall.
When all them niggas lose their jobs and it fucks up the economy, you're gonna be heated.
I'm going to Warwick Mall a lot more than Providence. I ain't gonna lie.
You're disgusting.
You go to Warwick Mall more than Providence Place Mall.
Yeah.
Only
But
reason
I'll
you
pop
go there
up
is because they
Providence
got
and
JC
if it's
Penney.
Apple or Zara. What?
Only reason you go to Warwick Mall is because they got JC Penney.
I didn't even. No, I don't go.
You be in
there.
JC Penney?
Oh, hell no.
Nah, he's trying to play it. Someone said turn it into a gym.
That's stupid.
That's
I think
dumb.
he was trolling. He had to be trolling. Someone said again, there's multiple comments say turn it into an indoor water park.
Bro, let's be honest. If that shit gets shut down, it's gonna turn into apartments.
Yeah.
People are saying make apartments, make 300-unit apartments. And
Yo,
they're also saying, because my
Keep
whole
Dave and
thing,
Buster's in the
my whole
movie.
thing was like, we need that mall, especially because we have key stores like Apple Store. People are saying that the Apple Store might be potentially moving to the Garden City Plaza.
Cool. We're the only IMAX theater in this
that's a good
freaking
spot for
region.
it.
What do you do with the IMAX?
That's a good spot for Apple Garden City. I'm surprised not there, to be honest.
Nigga, IMAX, Level 99, Dave and Buster's. What are we talking about right now?
Level 99, aka Smeet, fucking Feet Village.
You're just mad because you suck at it.
Nah, I do
'Cause
want
you're
to. I do want to redeem myself because
Yeah,
I
you
was
on
not
some
dressed for that
bullshit.
shit, man.
Nigga,
bro, you was
fuck.
doing bad, bro.
Nigga be at the gym and was on some bullshit over there looking mad unathletic.
Because I was on some bullshit like my outfit, bro. Damn, man.
Don't play him. He got an 8-pack under that Ed Hardy hoodie,
an
buddy.
8-pack?
Ready to buzz it out any moment, take anyone's girl. If you're not from Rhode Island, in my opinion, if you don't remember, you guys remember the Hometown Buffet in Warwick?
Of course.
My God.
Hometown buffet.
You never been to the Hometown Buffet in Warwick, Rhode Island? In Warwick,
Next
deep
where
in
the
Warwick,
Target is?
next to where the Target is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think it's like a hibachi
didn't they
buffet,
change
but
it?
it used to
Yeah.
be the Hometown Buffet.
Yeah, I went to both.
That was the best buffet
It was pretty good.
in the fucking world.
No, it was fire.
It was a
They
good
had
experience.
the best chicken, the best like mashed potato, like the best like Cracker Barrel. You know what I'm saying?
This kid loves Cracker Barrel like that.
It was like no,
No, the Cracker Barrel has some chicken.
it was Cracker Barrel before they took the cracker in the barrel. You saw now they took the cracker in the barrel out the fucking logo. It's just Cracker Barrel without the white man and without the barrel. God bless, right?
Yeah.
But Hometown Buffet, bro, Hometown Buffet was like, you guys probably never been to Golden Corral? You been to Golden Corral? It's out the
course.
state.
Nah.
Yeah.
You been?
Yeah.
This nigga said, of course.
When I went, nigga, I'm a
I
fat
have,
nigga.
I have a stomach. I'm a fat nigga, of course.
Yeah, nigga.
Okay, God bless you.
I'm a former fat nigga, like a real deal former fat nigga.
Have you been to
bro.
Sizzler?
No, I said I've been to Sizzler.
Sizzler is like a Golden Corral.
Because when I went to DC, I went to Golden Corral.
But Hometown Buffet, bro. My God, I had a lot of memories in there.
Yeah, that place is fire.
How many plates I grabbed.
Yeah.
It was like
And then I went to Guitar Center.
American fat food.
That's true.
Like it was amazing.
That's true.
It was amazing.
It came with a side of diabetes and heart disease.
It smelled like grease in there, bro.
I did.
It was a time.
You got to
a hell of a time.
Bro, you got to see Asians in
Damn,
there,
Vic, love
blacks,
that shit.
whites. It brought all the big backs together.
But I guess I didn't know this. So Old Country Buffet is the parent owner of the company, and they filed for bankruptcy in 2021, and the
Damn.
brand has permanently closed. That's why Hometown Buffet is no longer in Warwick, Rhode Island. But that buffet was like, wow,
That shit's
bro.
fire.
Going there with
That
my
was
family.
years ago, though.
Going there with my family all the time. My God.
My mom used to bring us there. That shit was fire.
That shit was
My
years ago.
God.
If it wasn't Taco Bell, I was
You
doing
unlocked
that.
the memory. That shit was years ago.
I'll walk in, bro, because it was like, because you go to Chinese buffets, like Asian workers, Asian staff, right? The Old Town, hometown buffet was like a white staff, and these white people smiling. You walk
Yeah,
in,
you remember it like that.
these
I
white people
remember.
give you the plates. You want a
Yeah.
plate? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I felt like I remember like white people were there with like Southern accents.
Bro, it went.
I'm like, how the fuck are you in here?
Bro,
It went from
You're not
America.
from Rhode Island.
It went from America to Chinatown in there, bro.
Bro.
You like, want to try some grits?
Ain't nothing bad with that, but like, bro, they would be out of breath by the moment they got you to your seat.
Yeah, bro.
It was bad.
But it was
bro.
amazing,
Shit
bro.
was
They were like,
crazy.
"You want to try some grits, son? Want to try some fried fish?" It was like we time traveled real quick. When you stepped into that buffet, it was like you're going down to like South Carolina real quick, like like
Damn.
Louisiana. But it was in Warwick, Rhode Island. Like I love that place. So shout out to that place, even though they're closed down.
I've been trying to go to a Dominican buffet, man, or Puerto Rican, or something Latino, like Spanish food.
Nah, they can't do that with that type of food. A buffet.
Why not?
You know how much Dominicans eat?
La Gran Parada, bro. There you go.
They'll lose money.
There's a lot of spots like that in Boston and Connecticut. I feel like I've been
He
trying.
said the way Dominicans.
Dominican, bro, we eat like crazy, especially the older Dominican men.
There's some spots in Mass and Connecticut that do that shit.
We want to send our condolences to the Caprio family. Rest in peace, the legendary man,
Rest in peace,
Judge
man.
Frank Caprio,
Yes.
the best judge of all time.
Round of applause for a real
From Rhode
nigga,
Island.
bro.
Round of applause for his legacy. Let's
This is
celebrate
for
his life.
legacy, guys.
We have to celebrate his life. That man is a legend. One of the best content creators maybe in the history of life. This man gave you content off of his kindness.
You guys ever had him as a judge?
He had a good
No,
heart.
my dad did it. My dad said that he let him go.
You
like,
let me go before.
I did. I had him as a
Wow.
judge.
You had him
All
a judge?
you guys? Wow.
What was your experience with Judge Frank Caprio? We'll start with Noel.
I can't speak on some of this stuff.
Okay.
I owe a lot of money.
Marloons.
You don't have to get into
We'll go to
specifics.
Marloons.
I'll
We'll
tell
go to
you,
Marloons.
he was a great guy
He
though.
was-
Great guy though.
Listen, nah, he was a
Made
great
it seem
guy.
like you owe like
He
millions.
was like, shut the fuck up, I'm talking real
Oh,
quick.
shoot.
My bad, bro. I'm fucking around with you. No, he was a great guy, bro. He was a great guy. I didn't have to pay for 2 of the tickets that they were blaming me for. It still fucked that cop to this fucking day. You're lucky I forgot your name, bro. Because
Yeah.
fuck you, bro.
Fuck you, nigga.
I'll
Fuck
tell you
them
that
niggas.
right
My cousin, bro.
I don't
Nah,
give
it's
a
not your
fuck.
cousin. That motherfucker was a white piece of shit.
God bless. God bless.
But no, he was a great guy, bro. He was a great guy. He was like very understanding of the situation. It was to the point where like he called me up and he knew that I didn't want to be there in the same room with the cop, and he pulled me up. He was like, "Yo, like listen, you've been a good kid. This and that. You don't have a bad record. I'm gonna take these things off of you. Just go. You can leave the courtroom, go to the separate room, explain the situation and stuff like that, and you'll be good to go."
How
He was
long ago
very
was that?
understanding. That was
You were
20
12. You were like 12, right?
2018, something like
18, oh wow.
that. That shit was a while ago. It was like I think like fresh out of high school, whatever.
Mine was like 2019. My mom's Honda Fit. He was cool about it. I was like, I fuck with this guy.
He was cool.
'Cause
At
my
first,
shit
if you
was
don't
bad.
know him, he looks intimidating. He would look intimidating. You're like, ah, fuck.
No,
He was a good ass guy, bro.
This man has amassed millions of followers and billions of views all over across social media throughout these years, and people would watch the show Caught in Providence on YouTube. It blew up, and then people didn't even know what Providence was, what Rhode Island was. They would watch for the content of this judge being so kind and actually transparently showing people's actual struggles in their life, and people would cry, laugh. It was some of the best content you ever seen in your life. Meanwhile, it was here in Providence, Rhode Island, this whole time, obviously caught in Providence. There's never been anything bigger, or there might never ever be anything bigger than what this content was and the representation of Rhode Island and Providence. And this man is a legend, and he passed away from pancreatic cancer, I believe, at the age of 88 years old, I want to say.
Yeah, I believe so.
Rest in peace to Judge Caprio. There's funeral services being held this Thursday at the Rhode Island Convention Center. Publicly, people can visit from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's how big of this man is such a legend. You got visiting hours for this service at the convention center. That's amazing. All right. There's also gonna be a mass at the Cathedral of St. Peter's and Paul in Providence, Rhode Island, Friday. The burial, right? They're gonna bury him. Is gonna be private though. It's gonna be private. The governor of Rhode Island has ordered to raise to fly fat. Sorry, almost said the bad word. God bless. Apologies.
Damn, Vic,
Making
come
myself
on,
laugh.
come on.
That would be crazy if that was what the governor did. God bless. The governor of the Amaki ordered the Rhode Island flags to fly at half staff through the day of his interment, calling Caprio a treasure. The nicest judge in the world. For years, he got this show was actually Emmy nominated. That's how big this show became. Caught in Providence. His son spoke out in a post. He said he will be remembered not only as a respected judge, but as a devoted husband. He will be remembered. His son said he will be remembered not only as a respected judge, but as a devoted husband, father, grandfather, great grandfather, and a friend. His legacy lives on in the countless acts of kindness he inspired. His honor. May we actually strive to bring a little more compassion to the world, just as he did every single day. Rest in peace, the legendary judge Frank Caprio. Condolences to his family. I was very sad that day when this happened because he was fighting through this, right? This man literally asked the entire world, the internet, for prayers, to give him prayers, and he fought through this for a year. He battled this for a year, and you saw him like he looked like he was getting better. He was out in public, making appearances, book signings in Providence, walking around,
making content.
And then 2 months later, almost a month later, he made another post asking again for prayers, and he seemed like he was in bed. And he seemed down bad, worse than ever.
Yeah, that video was sad.
Weakest we've ever seen the judge. Yeah. And then a day later, he passed away. So we want to send our condolences. Very sad story, very sad moment. A legend. It's a very rare instance where you see someone go that viral and be that successful off the back of kindness and positive content.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Especially in this day and age. You don't see that. Especially when you tie it with
Yeah.
authoritative figures who traditionally we're so accustomed to bashing them, judging them. Judges suck, cops suck, all this stuff. Meanwhile, this man was the epitome of what it is to be a nice, proper human, empathetic judge. So I think that his legacy will live on forever, and we also have to cherish it because he is like he should be like a logo for Rhode Island. Like if what prouder? Why wouldn't you have someone more prouder to represent what it is to be Rhode Island?
We need a statue.
We need a Judge Caprio statue
We need a
in
statue.
Providence. He needs a statue.
He needs a statue.
He needs his own holiday.
Statue. He needs a holiday. Yeah,
I don't
he
give
needs
a
lot.
fuck what
He
anyone
needs a
says.
lot. He needs a
Facts.
lot.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck.
Yo, it's your biggest.
If you disagree with me,
Icon,
suck my dick.
celebrity figure, cultural figure.
I'm
you've
willing
ever
to
had.
die for Judge Caprio. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, nigga. You look like you about to cry.
Rest in peace.
God bless
Rest
him.
in peace, Judge Caprio.
He had a good heart, man, and
Yeah.
he used to put himself in a lot of people's shoes, and very understanding guy.
Yeah.
You don't see that shit.
You never had him as a judge?
No, I'm never in court, bro.
That
Yeah,
was not a
good.
criminal.
Oh, sorry.
That was not a
Oh,
criminal.
My bad.
Sorry, we're
He's not a
criminals.
criminal.
We're bad
criminals.
people. We're the
We're
bad people.
and
He's
this
a
nigga's
regular
great person.
civilian.
That's a great
People.
fucking
Just
person.
like
That's
me.
a great fucking person. Great
He's a
fucking
family
people,
man.
criminals,
I would've
criminals.
wanted
What
to meet
family?
him.
Cool.
He's a family man like me. He's adopted 3 kids, respective.
Okay, well, family damn. Just because I don't have kids, it'll be a family damn.
No, when you say family man, it means more towards the family you've created.
Make it seem like he's a vagabond.
A vagabond is crazy.
Did I use that word properly?
I'm not sure, bro.
I think
Make
so.
sure. Another Hollywood moment happening. People are telling me call Rhode Island Rollywood or
Rodywood?
or Rodywood.
Yo, end this stream, bro.
No, there was like a term someone said in the comments. I swear to God, because it's like there's
Yeah, 'cause
so much Hollywood
Bollywood,
movies
Nigerian
happening
wood.
here
is
Yo,
crazy.
that is like we gotta call it something.
Let's end this stream.
J.J.
Hella
Abrams.
sexual.
J.J. Abrams, Star Wars. Oh. Mom's like getting hard over there.
That
What's going
sounded
on,
sexual,
bro?
though. It sounded like
Brody
a
Wood, bro.
vibrator.
Oh my god.
Rhodey Wood?
Oh my god.
Star Wars, Star Trek, Cloverfield, legendary director, right? Mission Impossible. J.J. Abrams just wrapped up in Rhode Island, in Providence, Rhode Island, filming a new movie with famous actor Glenn Powell, right? They were filming scenes all over Rhode Island. This movie is called Ghost Rider. They were seen especially on Point Street Bridge, where they shut it down, where the bridge that goes from Providence to like East Providence area. Yeah.
Yeah, aren't they making a sequel to that?
No,
shit?
not Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, like a writer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like Drake.
Ghost Rider. The final day,
Yeah, piece of shit.
the final day of work. This Sunday they wrapped it up. It was a 21-hour long day of shooting. Glenn Powell was an actor. He crossed the bridge. He did different scenes. They saw him running around in different scenes, riding bikes around in different scenes. This movie, for some context, it's a story about a writer who discovers that the imaginary world about which he writes actually exists. Sounds like a good ass movie.
I like that.
Okay.
It sounds like a good ass movie, bro.
Sounds like a good movie.
Sound like a good ass movie. But yeah, for the grand finale of the Providence area filming for this movie, they wrapped up by shooting it on this bridge. People saw this bridge being shut down. It's actually a pretty dope bridge, that bridge, because it has like the graffiti up top. It's a nice, like, aesthetically dope bridge. Like, I fuck with that area. So it made sense for them to use it in the movie. I can see that happening. Samuel L. Jackson, Jenna Ortega, and Emma McKay also star in this movie.
Oh, okay.
Right? But Powell was the only one of the 4 major actors to make a trip to Rhode Island. Right? They're saying that the bulk of the movie is going to be filmed in UK, right? This summer and spring. But they wanted to film also here in Rhode Island. So not the full movie. Full movie is not really filmed here. You know what I'm saying?
Just
So
a couple scenes.
just scenes, just some scenes here. But exciting to see this happening, right? Providence, or Rhode Island. Rhodey Wood. Raleigh Wood? Rhodey Wood?
Rhodey Woods.
Rhodey Wood.
I got a wood.
Welcome to Rhodey Wood.
You want to feel it, Edwin?
Not that type of wood.
Okay.
Not that type of wood.
What's going on? Then
Yeah,
you got the Tim's.
Viral moment happened here in Rhode Island where the Rhode Island prosecutor got arrested, right? This is the Special Assistant Attorney General, Devin Flanagan, right? She got arrested and the body cam footage went viral because she tried to convince the police, hey, I'm an attorney general. I'm an AG. I'm an AG.
Oh, this was great.
You can't arrest me. I'm an AG. So it's like she's trying to use her job and her face card. And it's like, I'm an attorney general. Why would you arrest me?
She was also drunk and she knew the law.
Yeah, you're not going to arrest me because I'm drunk, right? Because I'm an AG. It's like, no, we are going to arrest you.
Because you're drunk.
And the cop
being
got pissed
disorderly.
off. The cop got pissed off.
Yeah.
He was like swearing. He got pissed off.
And it's not
Clipse? You
AG.
got Clipse?
It's assistant AG. The AG is Peter Naroma. She is his assistant AG.
Yeah.
Don't throw that
It
at my boy
remains
Peter.
unclear how Flanagan will be on unpaid leave as the AG's office weighs on a final decision on her employment, right? But she has viral moments, literally, when she's in the back of the cop car. This was August 14th. She tried to use her position to evade the arrest, telling officers they regret putting her behind bars. She told police, "You're gonna regret this, right? Because I'm an AG. I'm an AG, right?" Flanagan told police, I'm an AG. They tried to detain her for failing to comply with their demands. You're going to regret this, et cetera, et cetera. Good for you. I don't give a shit, one of the arresting officers said at one point. They got pissed off, started swearing at her. Rhode Island Attorney General, Peter, slammed Flanagan's outbursts as inexcusable behavior that has shamed his office. He says, I've got 110 lawyers. She embarrassed all of them. Damn. It's a lot of fucking lawyers. The Attorney General said in a brand new interview, it's just really hard to find and keep capable lawyers, so I just have to think really carefully about this one. But no question, there will be a strong, strong sanction here, he also said about her. The AG also issued an apology to the Newport Department, to Newport Police Department, because this happened in Newport. Listen, doesn't matter, as it should be. Doesn't matter if you're white or black. Doesn't matter if you're an attorney general or not. If you are if you are abiding the law, you are abiding the law. Or unabiding.
Unabiding.
If you are unabiding the law, you're unabiding the law. You could be a cop, and cops are gonna arrest cops if you're doing some bullshit. So
I won't lie. I don't know how that works. Because she's a civil servant. I don't know if that same concept applies to cops.
So is it maybe does she serve less time? Does she serve any time?
No, she's not gonna serve any time
Is there
for
gonna
this.
be even though she did get arrested and she is an AG, because she is an AG, do we see a situation where she gets treated a bit better, or not better, but like does she get a privilege? Where
No, they absolutely do. They're civil servants. Civil servants automatically, especially lawyers, get like an automatic. It's weird. Like if you ever go to like traffic court, they immediately like will get rid of all of the tickets for the lawyers. The lawyers are the first ones to go.
Wow.
Like, they will literally go through a list. The first people to speak, the first people to go up are the lawyers, and the judge will be like, it's dismissed, dismissed, dismissed. My thing is, because I know for cops, there are certain crimes you won't get arrested for, if I remember correctly. It's very strange. That's why when she was getting arrested, I found it confusing. I was like, I thought they would have let her go. She must have really pissed them niggas off.
Yeah, no, listen. I'm an AG. I'm an AG. If it was that easy to be, if it was just that easy being,
She has a badge.
you could be an AG and you can just get away with everything. Because imagine that,
she
especially
could
on
arrest
body
you.
cam. Yeah, but imagine being on body cam and it's like, I'm an AG. I'm an AG. And you're the cop. You're like, oh, you're an AG? Yeah, come on, go over here.
She
Go
had to.
home.
Nah, you're funny.
Go home.
But
You're
that
AG?
happens.
Oh my god.
Yo, that be happening. That's why she has to have had. to
Shouldn't
piss
happen.
someone off. She pissed someone off.
Piss someone off.
She pissed someone
She
off.
was drunk on her ass in Newport.
I saw.
That's the fucking problem. Don't
wonder-
be drunk on your ass in Newport.
I wish we could see what happened before they got
better
there.
than the.
You gotta be
There
better
has
than
to
that.
be video. There has to be video.
We have to be held to a higher standard, especially if
Oh,
you're
no.
an AG.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's bugging.
You might have to never drink
That's
alcohol
like
in your life.
Ozuna getting pulled over. You saw Marcelo Ozuna got pulled over by the cops, and he goes, "I'm from the Atlanta. I play for Atlanta Braves." Like, what does that matter?
That was a racist accent.
He's on niggas' asses. today.
Yo, Vic's got jokes today. Yo.
I'm from Atlanta. You made him sound like he's dumb.
Braves. Oh,
He's not dumb. Don't say
Nah,
that.
yeah,
He's
you
a
made it-
multi-millionaire.
you made it sound like-
That's an all-star athlete.
But you made it sound like he got Down syndrome.
No.
That was fucked up, Edwin.
was fucked up.
You cancel him. Let's
Those are
cancel
your
Edwin.
people. Those
That's
are your
fucked
people.
up.
Those are your people.
Those
Was
are
that
your
recent?
No, that was like last year or something.
But like, that's a fucking baseball player. We're talking about a civil servant.
It's like when
But still,
Michael
it's just
Jordan's
like
son. Michael Jordan's son. When Michael Jordan's son got pulled over,
Oh, he's
coked out of his mind. I'm Michael Jordan's son.
Nigga, so you're gonna get me to?
Who gives a fuck who you
You're
are?
gonna sign. You're gonna get your dad to sign me a basketball, nigga. Get on your fucking knees and put your hands behind your back, nigga.
When is it all right though?
What?
Like if I'm a cop, when do you like? Is like, if you're the like, you know what I'm saying?
No, there's certain people that are immune to it. So like,
Obviously, if you're the president,
I can't remember. I think the president is one of them.
and
I know-
obviously the president wouldn't be driving his own car anyway.
Ambassadors are another. Ambassadors have immunity, so you can't arrest an ambassador.
Yeah,
Even
and you shouldn't be getting drunk, walking around if you are an ambassador or a
Oh, they
president.
still do that shit, bro.
Yeah, but in the privacy of their own homes and shit, or the buildings they own.
Well, them ambassadors become ambassadors because of the connection they have. They're usually like lit niggas.
You think Trump ain't getting drunk in his golf course, in his golf
Nigga.
club, his country? What's it called? The fuck is the name of
Yeah, he's getting drunk and pissed.
Country club.
the country club? But what's his name? Doesn't his have a name?
Monty Lagro, whatever. it's called.
Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago,
You
yeah.
think he ain't in Mar-a-Lago taking
I don't know,
shots of
but
that
yeah,
tequila
he
to
getting,
the face?
He getting lit and pissing on bitches.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
Trump sniffs coke, if anything.
Allegedly, we don't know. And if he does, in the privacy of his own Mar-a-Lago, if he wants, he can. Technically, right? You can.
Someone says she will AG the fries in the bag. Nah, niggas is stupid.
And last topic right here, a civil board, right? This is a story out of Providence here. We had the chief of police stop by. Shout out to Oscar Perez. It was a major moment. Still have a bunch of clips that still post from that conversation. Went viral. He came on here and he said that the Providence Police Department is not working with ICE. But now there's a breaking story where the civilian board, shout out to the Globe, they said that the civilian board that oversees Providence Police found officers violated the city ordinance and police department policy multiple times by assisting ICE in the civil immigrant enforcement of July 13th.
Like I told the police officer.
The police say that they see the situation differently, but this Providence Civilian Board has done their investigation, and they're still pressing on this, saying that this is false, that the police did work with ICE. So
If I ask you for help, that's cooperation.
this is still being investigated, right? Because the thing is this, their argument is not whether it's like, should they work with ICE or not work with ICE? The argument is, if they're going to work with ICE, be transparent, switch the law. What is going on? Just tell the people
But
what
that
it
is
is.
that is the debate, Vic. Is by legal terminology, did they help ICE? And the law is very clear. They did. That's why when you're sitting here saying that, let them have it.
But
no.
what I'm saying, the argument is like, if it was allowed for them to work with ICE,
No, it's not.
and they worked with them,
They did.
then it would be
regardless.
okay.
Yeah,
But since it's not allowed, then it's not okay.
they shouldn't be allowed to work with ICE.
Because
ever.
people I see on both sides, you see people like,
No.
why does it matter? Let them work with ICE.
Yeah.
Get them all out of here. It's like, wait a minute. That's not the argument. The argument is not if they should or shouldn't work with ICE. The argument is that they're being investigated because legally they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Now, if legally they can, there's no conversation here to be had
No. Yeah.
because there are places where legally they
You
can.
Yeah.
Since they legally can't here, that's the situation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lack of people understanding that that's the problem.
No, in the comments they be
People
saying
trying to
that.
make it still like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with them? You working with ICE? Or like, no, they shouldn't be working. It's like, no.
One nigga said change the ordinance.
yeah. Maybe it's like, if that point, if they want to change the ordinance, then they wouldn't be a situation. There wouldn't be a problem. But there is technically, even if they change it going forward, since the ordinance was already in place, shouldn't there still be an issue?
No, there's still an issue.
And
It's
then
just-
the people that the civil board, they recommended retraining on the officers at minimum, something of that nature to happen. Like people getting retrained, officers being
That's
retrained.
always their answer.
Yo,
bro.
the chief of
Never
police
gets done.
sat here and told us, and I let him have it. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna let you say that out loud. He sat here and said, if you think that if there's an issue, we're not gonna come and facilitate the problem, that's just not gonna happen. No!
Even if you set up a fucking cone to direct traffic for ICE, you're helping them. You're helping them. I don't care anymore. I'm actually done with this. I'm done with this problem now because I finally understand why ICE is so evil. Bro, they're not legal. Like, I don't have to open the door for them. My mom don't gotta open the door for them. The schools don't have to open the door for them. The government doesn't have to open the door for them. It is not a legal organization. They have no legal standing. They're actually a complete violation of the law half the time. So why the fuck are you helping them? Oh, because people are concerned you want to direct traffic? Nigga, let them deal with that then. That's not your job. Your job is to deal with city problems, not the United States government impeding on civil rights. I'm tired of this shit, bro. And it's crazy because I was on the other side. I really was like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't really have an opinion. But when I started actually reading the cases and the law, I'm like, yo, these niggas is wildin'. ICE is evil as fuck. There's no law protecting ICE. It's not a thing. Like, niggas think this is the law. Like, it's legal what they're doing. It's not, Vic. So why does the chief of police think it's okay to help them in any way? No, bro. You're helping criminals. You're helping criminals, technically, because that's why this nigga got deported and they're bringing him back. Because they illegally deported him.
The shit you said earlier?
Yeah.
The story?
The homeboy that got brought back is because ICE illegally deported him.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Now they want to send the nigga to Uganda. These are the niggas you're helping? Nah, bro, I'm not with this shit no more. These niggas is cornballs, and I know how the government works. There's things that the government will do to try to get around the legal system. There's things they will do, especially the executive branch. They love doing this. They will create bullshit laws and have their lawyers sign off on it. It happens a lot. It happened during the whole NSA problem and surveilling American citizens. I'm not down with this shit. ICE is some bullshit, and if the police think they should help ICE facilitate traffic, you're helping ICE. There's no more discussion here.
Because it seems like the full ICE brand seems to just be pure like intimidation.
Yeah.
And just tactical.
Because they have no legal standing.
Because even when you look it up, even them wearing gear that says police on it, it's like a tactic.
Yeah.
Because they're not technically police. You know.
That's illegal.
That's not what they're supposed to be wearing, but they wear it because
to intimidate and
because it's
people.
like a loophole where it's like they can get away with wearing it. And it causes intimidation and it causes confusion.
It's a tactic.
And it helps their authoritative like type of, mission that when they're doing something, like they got that shit on. Because it's like, oh, it's police. Instead of it just saying purely ICE, it says police or it's like ICE police. So these are tactics that they use, right? This is gonna keep developing. This is something that is gonna keep getting investigated locally and nationally. These type of stories and cases. So we're gonna keep you guys updated. Edwin, what's your opinion on ICE? Let's put you in the hot seat.
Oh, no, I don't want to speak on that. I'm totally against just,
Immigrants?
No.
Blacks?
Stop it. I'm not even gonna.
Taxes?
Gays?
Stop it. I'm not even gonna speak on that.
Are you a Snoop Dogg fan? You motherfucker. You like pimps? No, I'm just kidding. Are you?
You like pimps?
Prefer not to say.
There we have it. Love you guys. Appreciate you
Are you
guys.
a pimp?
Thank you for joining us. Edwin's definitely a pimp. Thank you guys for joining us. Club and Bishop Podcast, episode 203, Jordan number 23. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching this. Be safe. See you guys next week. And that's Cap.
Cap it up.
You on some bullshit, bro.
That was a good.
What's that from? Joe Budden?
Bump it up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh shit, yo.
Boom, boom, boom.